stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games we play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do, It's right for millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expecting, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like, ooh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your goal. Games we play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do,
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. What up, Josh? What up, Demetrius? What's up, JP? I appreciate y'all coming in here, man. Hey, JP, Eric, JQ Bird, man. What's up, Mr. Blue G Brown? How you feeling? K-Dub, let's go. Carlos Copeland, what it do? Love is the word. I truly appreciate y'all coming in here. Jaime, Jamie, which one you go by? Appreciate you, big homie. Well, he says Campbell, so I'm assuming Jamie. DJ Dean, Jeff Smith, Rutledge, Josh, Champions First. Dana Jones. Tell me, Dana Dane. I'm the rapper Dana Dane with fame. Well, excuse me. Let me let you know. What's happy Thanksgiving to all. I truly appreciate y'all, man. We're going to play the trailer. If you haven't seen the film, what you waiting for? What you waiting for? I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries. And can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. chances that you were the last messenger? How many other bastard children do you have?
15. Appreciate y'all, man. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. Happy Thanksgiving. We got the start of the holiday season. I appreciate y'all for coming in here. I know y'all could be standing in line somewhere about to get another TV. How many TVs y'all gonna buy on Black Friday, dog? I'm just curious. How many? You know what I mean? How many bikes you gonna buy? Man, the motherfuckers say TV. Y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all niggas put on boxing gloves when they say TV. Don't you get in front of me. Oh man, happy Thanksgiving, man. It's truly an honor to be here with y'all tonight. For sure. And I mean that sincerely, man. I know you guys are just overjoyed today, many of y'all. And family, friends, you got the itis. You know what I mean? Half my niggas out there got their hands in they fucking boxers right now, chilling. Ladies got no bra on, just chilling. Got a glass of wine, maybe a blunt burning, some sage burning. Man, thank you. Yep, guns and ammo. Yep. I might go to the gun range this weekend. I might go this weekend. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about buying a new gun, actually. You know what I mean? I've been thinking about a more like thinking of a more close range gun. You know what I mean? So that's what I was thinking, man. Because it seemed like crime is. What's up, Batman? Y'all got some new chairs over there, huh, Batman? Congratulations on the upgrade. You know what I mean? Congratulations. You know what I mean? Well deserved. Because I was wondering, were y'all gonna get new chairs, or were you gonna get some blinds? You know what I mean? Were you gonna get some? You know what I mean? So, you know, but congratulations on the upgrade, man. Yeah, y'all just dropped that video just now. I just saw a couple minutes of it. Congratulations. I had to start the show. I'm gonna finish it later. And what's up, Yova? I'm truly grateful y'all in here, man. I've never gone live on a holiday, so I'm really, really thankful, man, that you guys are in here, man. It really warms my heart. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, it's only gonna be 30 people in here. I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm all warm on the inside, man. I appreciate y'all. Anyways, so there's a piece of me that believes Teofimo is gonna lose those belts on the scale. I think he's gonna lose. No, I'm not gonna say think. I don't think he's gonna make. He's not gonna make weight the first time. I don't think so. I'm injured. I'm going to 140. I'm 7 pounds away. It's just water weight. What other things has he said in the last 48 hours? I'm real interested in that weigh-in tomorrow. He's gonna lose those belts on the scale. If I'm wrong, ring me in on Sunday. We got a lot to talk about Sunday, man. We got Teofimo. We got Stevie Fulton, Brandon Figueroa. I'm gonna watch that on the replay because I'm going out Saturday night. But so I'll be finished watching boxing about 2 or 3 in the morning. And but I'm gonna watch both fights on the replay. Hopefully it'll be on YouTube by then. Oh man, because you know Fred ain't paying for Showtime or the Zone at all. Fuck that shit. Nah, I ain't doing that. You know, what boxing do I pay for right now? None. I canceled my Showtime. Tell him, Mr. Henderson. Go get 9 wives, man. How about Black Friday deal? Y'all know the director. Y'all can go get 9 wives. That's the deal. Y'all know the director. That's the deal. Go get 9 Wives, man. When I say that joint is powerful, it's powerful. What else? What else was I gonna say? What was I talking about? He's gonna miss weight. I got excited about 9 Wives. He's gonna. Oh, what do I pay for in terms of boxing? Remember, I canceled ESPN. Why did I cancel ESPN? They did. Oh, because of the steroids. The PEDs. Excuse me. What else? Showtime because of Paula Malignaggi. I never ever or I've never had the zone. I've never had the zone. So so I don't pay for no boxing. You know what I mean? Boxing used to get a lot of my money between traveling and putting on events. It literally went down to zero. And I'm not and I thought about going to Tank's fight like a 0.5% because I wanted to bump into Leonard Ellaby. You know what I mean? I wanted to you know what I mean? Steven Espinoza and them, and I said, nah, that wouldn't be appropriate. So I chose not to. I was gonna go to the weigh-in. I wasn't gonna go to the fight. I was gonna go to the weigh-in. But I'm not gonna do that because I'll be at a disadvantage. They'll be able to inflict ego on me. Get him out of here. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put myself in a position where I'll be compromised. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do that. See, when you 44, you wising up. If I was 27, I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm going anyway. I'm gonna run into him. But I know what hotel they in. So I can go Saturday night after the fight if I choose. Sunday night, I'll be here. So maybe Saturday night, I'll catch them in LA because I know where they're going. I know where they're staying at. So maybe I can catch them in the hotel, do something. You know what I mean? Keep my pepper spray on me or something. You know what I mean? Maybe multiples. Are you on your way? Hey, are you coming to me? And you know, I want this to be clear. I like Tank Davis, but TMT is fucking up his career. Oh man, they just fucking him up. And I'm glad media is starting to pick up on it. I'm really, really glad. I'm glad Brian Custard asked that question. He's gonna get asked that more and more, especially when he knocked this guy out in the second or third round. People gonna start asking questions. And I appreciate that pressure from y'all. I genuinely appreciate that. And that's a sign that
What's going on, Fred?
I'm feeling good, man. What you got?
Yeah. You know the problem is, bro. We just justify for these black fighters, bro, when they fight bullshit fights. And shit, I'm just getting tired of it, man. This dude about to fight Isaac Cruz, and everybody's okay with this shit, bro. Like nobody's crying, like nobody's doing nothing, bro. Everybody's okay with fighting Isaac Cruz. This is a nobody, bro. He's gonna fucking blow this guy out. Again, we want to see Tank Davis fight big fights, man. But he's at the motherfucking daycare promotions. That's what it is, Fred. The daycare promotion. That's what it is. That's what Mayweather's promotion. The daycare promotion, the protectors and stuff like that.
Yeah. They definitely like
a fucking daycare, bro. You send your kids off to daycare. That's what the Floyd Mayweather promotions is, man. Hey, AKA the daycare promotion, man.
Oh man, we got to think of something for TMT. What does TMT? Hey, in the chat, let's work on an acronym for TMT. I mean, let's work on what does TMT stand for. All right. Let's work on that tonight. So if you guys think of something, that'll be dope.
Yeah, man. I just want to see Tank and big fights, man. I really do that. He's almost 27 years old. Like
he is 27. No, he is 27.
Oh yeah, he's 27. What time you gonna be on a big fight when he's 30 years old, bro? That's the time we're gonna start putting him in big fights.
Exactly.
But everybody's okay with it, bro. Like I just don't get it. For everybody's okay with it. They it was Rolly, but he was gonna fight Dylan Rolly, who was 14-0. You guys were okay with him fighting a guy like Rolly, who was 14-0.
Right, I'm with you on that.
I just don't get it, man. With saying he's a talented fighter, man.
Very talented. But
he needs to lead the daycare promotions, man. He needs to lead daycare promotions.
Promotions.
He needs to lead daycare promotions, bro. Yeah. AKA TMT, man. Daycare promotions. Because they take care of their fighters, bro. Especially Tank. They don't even take care of their fighters. Only for Tank. They protect them, bro. That's
too much titty milk. Too much titty milk. TMT stands for too much titty milk. These motherfuckers, man. Take money, take money.
Y'all funny. As shit,
The
bro.
mediocre team. Oh yeah, this is getting good. This is getting good.
So man, who you got in the Stephen Fulton versus Brandon Figueroa fight? I got Stephen Fulton.
Fulton special. I think.
Yep. Who you got in the Teofimo versus Cambosis fight?
Oh, Teofimo gonna blast him.
I think he's gonna be the shit out of that dude, man.
I mean,
it's gonna be a good weekend, man. Especially some good weekends, man.
yeah, it's a good week. It's like a stay busy weekend for us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But where do you think Tank David fight gonna meet? Who you think gonna fight next?
Who Tank gonna fight?
Yeah.
Josue Marquez.
That's who he gonna fight next.
Yeah, Josue Marquez. He's right now fighting at 122.
But you know, Daycare Promotions, they gonna give it a fucking go anyway. Daycare Promotions, man, they gonna give it a go anyway, bro. They don't care, bro. They put Tank in there for 122 pounder. But he might fight Anayo Inui, bro. He might fight the Inui, the 118 pounder, bro. He might fight him, man. That's Tank Davis' next fight, bro. But man, I'm gonna get out to here, Fred, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, bye, man.
Oh man, Marky Dad, you had Granny's pie and the Cowboys lost. I'm satisfied, Fred. Happy Turkey Day, man. It's just a pleasure to have y'all in here tonight. Appreciate you doubling back, Mr. Henderson. Appreciate you, Mr. Henderson. So spend your money when he fights who you want. That's where I'm at with it. I actually want to go to the fight, but my integrity won't go silent. Like it won't. Like I saw tickets on sale for like $40, right? And I was like, I said, nah, I ain't doing that shit. Cause all I gotta do is buy a $40 ticket and I can get on the floor, like mad easy. Too much titty milk. Yeah, that was, yeah. And I said, no, my integrity won't do it. Too much titty milk. Exactly. The measly team. I'm writing all this shit down. Hey, the whole night, man. If y'all could think of some shit, man, that'll be good, man. That'll be fucking good. The mismatch team, right? The mismatch team, right? Tank's mismatch team. Yeah, mismatch team. Keep on dropping. I'm gonna keep on writing it. Yeah, I appreciate you. Love is the word. Yeah, man. I can't do it, man. Like I gotta be the man that I say I am, and I'm typically that way. You know what I mean? And I'm I'm driving, but I'll be thinking about it. I appreciate it. Yeah. Cowboys lost, Eagles creeping up the NFC. Man, it's a lot going on out here, man. It's a lot going on outside. No one is safe from. Yeah, man. So and here's what I'm saying. I saw shout out to Champ's side. He's at ground zero with Team Haney. That's pretty dope. And shout out to clean your camera, Max. Shout out to who else was out there? That's who I saw. Champ's side is down there in ground zero. He was smart. Champ's side was smart. He spent the week down there in Vegas because you get the overflow. You know what I mean? Because he's coming back for Stevie. Instead of coming back for Stevie Fulton, you might as well just cover everything moving. And that was a smart economical move. What else? If you're a Devin Haney fan, right? Shouldn't you be boycotting Tank's fight? One, and obviously going ham on Teofimo Lopez. You can't do much about a mandatory, but your resources, too much trash, right? Too much trash promotions. Too much trash. What up, Max? Oh, I can't see you. You're frozen. You frozen. Go out and come back in. Too much trash. Too much. Oh, there you go. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, Fred? Happy Thanksgiving to you, man.
Thanksgiving, man. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm not sure you're one of the people that don't celebrate this day, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. You know,
man, it's family day, man. It's family day, man.
Hey, man.
I'm not gonna turn it into a political warfare.
Hey, like I tell everybody, man, I celebrate winners. you can't be mad because a certain team lost. So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I did have something to say about. I noticed we all know that Tank does need to step it up. I agree with everybody that say that. But one thing I will say, I know he just turned 27. I think he's right at the time to start getting those fights. Right? I mean, if after this next Isaac Cruz he don't fight someone with a relative name, then I think we can start complaining. But motherfuckers have been complaining for like 3 years with him, and it's like, if you look at Earl's career, Earl didn't get that Kell Brook fight, which kind of put him over there. So he was 27. So I think he didn't get his first title until he was 27. Tank, I mean, he got 3 division, I guess if you want to call it that. But so I think I don't know. I think we should let some of these young boys mature a little more, because a lot of these fighters that we know and love, they didn't get their career really started till their late 20s, early 30s, and some of them are mid 30s and barely getting some things going in their life right now.
Yeah,
so what do you think the pressure is?
He's a world champion. I mean, there's no going backwards once you become a world champion, right?
Yeah, I feel the same way. Once you get a belt, you should be fighting champs, ex-champs, or number 1, 2 contenders, and that's it. You're not put on.
Right, I'm with that.
Mm-hmm. And I actually, some of these mandatories are weak as fuck too, though. You know, I don't understand how these rankings go in the different belts, because I was looking at some of them. I'm like, who the hell is this? Number 2, number 1 contender? Who are you? And then you got other good fighters in the same division. So how does that work? Do they pay to join that sanctioning body?
For sure. And that gets them in the rankings, and that accelerates them to the mandatory position. And that's how they get the fight. Sometimes the mandatories are good, like how we got past weekend with Sean Porter versus Crawford. So sometimes it can be a blessing for boxing fans, and other times, like Jamal Charlo and Gary Russell, it's not really fights that we truly want to see, you know. And, so it doesn't work out. Most cases it doesn't really work out. It's always like a guy from another country.
Yeah. No, I noticed that. I was like, and I was wondering, like, because I'd be looking at the weight division, I was like, wait, how come this person ain't even nowhere in the top 10 on this particular belt? It doesn't make no sense. But now that you explain that, I guess, you know, why pay a whole bunch more money? It's probably easier to get at least one belt and then try to force unification than to climb up the ranks.
Right.
But with that being said, I would, after Josh Taylor gets done with his mandatory, I would love to see Tank go for the 140 undisputed. That'd be kind of crazy. But Top Rank, I mean, Bob ain't gonna let that happen.
Nah, Bob wouldn't put him in that position.
And Mayweather ain't gonna put no money in Bob's pocket either if he can avoid it.
Yeah, I think he would be more willing to do Teofimo, because I think Bob believes Teofimo can beat Tank.
I mean, I like Teofimo's skill set. I don't really like everything outside the ring that he does. The same kind of how I feel about Canelo. Like, once they're in the ring, and I judge him on that, like, I think he has a good skill set, a good counter puncher. He's long, good, decent power. But all the capping he be doing, and ducking he be doing, and switching up the stories and contradicting every other interview, it's just like, it's hard to be a fan of somebody like that.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm expecting him to beat Kambosos, but you know, I'm not mad at upset, other than we'll have to watch it again, because I know there's probably a rematch clause. That's going to just take longer for him to get.
Kambosos win? Oh, for sure, if Kambosos win.
Yeah. So if Kambosos win, it would be nice, but then we're going to have to wait a couple more months, watch the fight again, then wait till the end of next year to see another fight.
Well, if he's not that good, hey Kyle, you're not connecting for some reason. If he's that means he's not that good.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, guys, I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 Kambosos fights, like his most recent ones, and they were kind of close. He didn't look like a world beater or anything really to be worried about. But
I've never seen him fight.
I just because when I seen he was fighting Teofimo, I didn't know who the fuck he was. So I had to go and try to.
Maybe I did see him fight on ESPN and didn't know who he was.
He kind of seems, I mean, I know they're probably from the same country. He seems like a little Jeff Hornish, just a dog, grindy, you know, kind of Sean Porter-ish, just in your face and just pressure.
Gotcha.
But I think that plays into Teofimo's skill set of just waiting for him to come in and and catching him. But yeah, I just wanted to say that about Tank because I do like him. I do think he's gonna be one of the future big names in boxing, win, lose, or draw. Because I think even if he does lose against someone, it's gonna be an exciting fight. I don't see someone just washing him, you know. but I think like and the same thing with Devin, Shakur. I mean, even as much as I hate to throw it in there, I guess Ryan Garcia and Teofimo, like they're all under 25.
Right.
So, I mean, I understand what you said about once you're champ, you got to start fighting people.
Right.
But there's always ways to wiggle around that, as we've seen all these champs do, which just makes me love Mayweather even more for him always vacating belts so he didn't have to fight no bums.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm gonna let everybody else get on here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this dessert. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, man. I appreciate you, man.
What you having for dessert?
I made a strawberry pineapple pound cake.
Strawberry pineapple pound cake. How's the texture?
It's fire, man. I got a video from my family, so I made two because every time I take one of the fams, it's gone. So I make one for my house, one for there.
And I love that. Love that.
Yeah, they destroyed it. But wait, hold on. What was your Thanksgiving dinner? That's what I need to know.
Here's what I ate. I had ham and homemade rolls and yams and mac and cheese. I do it every year. That's mine.
Just that basic, huh?
Mm-hmm. And dressing, but I didn't eat no dressing this year. I just had ham and homemade rolls, mac and cheese, and yams. That's all I had. I had it twice, and that was it.
Nope. No turkey, you know. That's why you still awake.
I was just telling somebody I can count on single hands how many times I've had turkey for Thanksgiving. Because I was a vegan for 10 years, right? So I wasn't no mac and cheese, no yams, or none of that shit. And I just like 4 years ago, I just got back. So
now you're already back to pork with the ham.
I'm all in, man. You know what I mean? But I don't eat pork. That's the only time I eat pork. But I lifted all my restrictions. You know what I mean? I totally lifted all my restrictions, and I just live. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's all good. My theory is if it tastes good, I eat it. I don't give a fuck. If I make it to the afterlife, I don't want to be left out. And people are like, "Oh, did you have deep fried oil?" Hell yeah, I had that shit too. Like, nah, all I ate was vegetables, man.
Facts. I actually thought about doing like a food because I started this thing on Friday that I was doing, but I stopped it. I was just going to different restaurants and shit in LA. And maybe I'll start recording it. You know what I mean? Maybe.
Yeah, I had an idea when OnlyFans popped off. I was like, I should make an OnlyFans of all the best spots to eat in different cities that no one knows about. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to pay me. Right. You got to pay me, but I'll give you the spots, a little hole in the walls, mom and pops, and make that shit from scratch. So that's what I like to do, man. So, yeah, I have a rule every time I leave my city. I got to eat somewhere I cannot eat in my own city. It's got to be somewhere else. Mandatory.
That's a good idea.
But,
that's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go get everyone else in here, man, and I might slide back to it later, but I'll be watching.
Please do.
All right, man. See you, Fred.
Yep, all the time, dog. What's up, Kyle? Fred, why you think T.O. not making weight? He said he's injured. He said he's 7 pounds away. It's just water weight. He's moving up to 140. And I'm not really feeling him. You know what I mean? I'm not really feeling that, man. What's up, Marky Dan? Tank versus Thurman. Brandon Lee is next. Good fights. Yeah, I like Brandon Lee versus Tank. You know, I don't think he's experienced. I don't think he's ready. Man, what's up with Kyle, man? Mickey Bay got robbed versus Kambosos. Oh, I did see him fight. But I don't remember it. But I did see it because, truth be told, lawyer Ron was managing Mickey Bay for that fight. So I remember that. But Mickey Bay is gonna make another run at it, right? Boy, that motherfucking John Molina changed his career. Don't you know Mickey Bay was up 9 rounds to nothing against John Molina and got clipped in the 10th round? God damn. Oh my God, that shit cost him so much money, man. Floyd changed up on him and everything. TMT, you know what I mean? Fred Teofimo also fired his nutritionist too. Another reason why he went. LW, you know every fucking thing. God damn. Hey, we need like a L Dubs corner in the barbershop, man, once a week. You need to come on here for like 5 minutes and just give us the weekly updates or something, L Dub. We gotta give you. That's what we got to do, man. Let me know what's gonna happen on his next. John Molina had a solid career. John Molina made a lot of money, and now he's a sheriff, man. And that's totally within him to be a sheriff, man. Hopefully he pulls me over one day. Hopefully he pulls me over, man. And he can give me the ticket. Anything. I want to take him to dinner. I said, give me the ticket, John. I was wrong. I want to take you to lunch. John Molina deserves all our respect. John Molina he's just a great human being. Lives right, lives life the right way on the outside looking in. I don't know what he does in his true personal life. Very respectful. Shout out to John Molina, man. He's gonna be one of those names that we forget about, obviously. Not obviously, but you understand what I'm saying. But John Molina always has a place in the barbershop, man. Always. I'm always gonna smile if y'all mention John Molina's name to me. You know what I mean? Just an upstanding man. Optimistic. Man, good dude, man. Super cool dude, man. And now he's serving the community. We need police officers like him, man. We need, you know what I mean? He's gonna be great for the community. The kids gonna respect him. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'll be a bird out for the job. Hopefully I see him, man. I got to find out what division he's in. I might pull up on him. You know what? Remind me to do that before the end of next year. Stay on me. Just tap in with me. I would have loved to interview him in uniform. Is that possible? Can you do that? Don't you gotta get permission? I don't know. But he's just a good guy. I've interviewed him long form about 3 times. And I always walk away like you know when you talk to a man and that's who John Molina is. And he's not watching this show at all. So I know it's just not gonna get to him, but he's just a man. You know what I mean? And I respect that about him. You know who else is like that too? That y'all might not know? Jesse Vargas is that way too. He's a man. You know what I mean? Like very respectful. You know, Deontay Wilder is that way too. You know, Earl Spence is very coy, withdrawn, silent, firm. I like interviewing Earl. Earl is straightforward to the catch, man. Yeah. But y'all, what's up, man? Who broke your heart today?
Bro, I can't. Every laptop I own, the camera just start fucking up. Like I can't. It won't load on to StreamYard, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I appreciate you inspiring me to do the show tonight. Thank you. I appreciate y'all because I didn't think no one would be here. I think everyone would be full and have the itis. He knows my Fred. I know his body. He knows my body. Jean Lejeune. I don't know who that is. Jesse Vargas is fighting Liam Smith. LW. January 29. Oh man, that's good, man. I want to give Jesse his flowers, man. I know he's running as a candidate. I don't know if he's a Republican or Democrat. I don't give a fuck. I would vote for Jesse Vargas. Don't give a fuck. I don't care. And it's funny. You know what, Kyle? I did an interview with Jesse Vargas about 6 years ago. And I told him, you're going to be a politician one day. I told him that 6 years ago. And he laughed. And now he's running for office. I told him that. I got to find that shit. It was when he was fighting Tim Bradley. Whenever that day, it felt like it was 6 years ago. It felt like forever ago. Yeah.
Shout out to the Ghost L-Dub, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
You met him, right?
Yeah. L-Dub was a goddamn ghost, Fred. You look up, he's the Al Heyman of YouTube boxing. You know what I'm saying? He pulls every string in America, and he's unseen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Dog, every time he leaves somewhere, somebody comes up. Every time. I told him, I said, man, you could just stir here, bro. All right? Because he always be like, man, he always like dipping out, moving around, man. I said, well, we're going to miss something fucking with you. So that's how we moving and grooving, man. Yeah, he the ghost on a politician. You know what I'm saying?
How was your Thanksgiving?
No, man, it was cool, man. I worked today, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man, it was fucked up. This shit, it was fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was trying to think. The only positive thing was I had my kids, my wife was all in the spot at my brother's house. But other than, man, it was fucked up. Everybody caught COVID at my mom's house. So it was fucked up. L-Dub, the ghost, man.
Yo, what's good, Fred? What's good? Cal, my boy Cal, yo.
How you feeling, dog?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling. How y'all doing?
Everywhere.
Yeah,
so we need L-Dub's corner, man.
Oh shit. What y'all want to know, man? Listen, man, this dude Cal is out of control, man. I just want to say that. He out of control. That dude's out of control.
Dog, I had to drag this nigga everywhere, Fred. Nigga L-Dub was, hey, look, every time L-Dub would leave, somebody famous to come walking past.
Every time.
And we caught Killer Cam, though. That was crazy.
Yes, dope. You should have got it. You should have asked him to come on the show. He's a big boxing guy.
No, he was. We caught him like we damn near didn't get the picture, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I almost fan it out, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the Harlem nigga.
Yeah, he is. He came in like the third, fourth round, yo. He was late.
So what's the boxing news, L-Dub? Don't get shy on us now.
Nah, I got you. Hey, y'all hear about Ugas, right? About the purse bid. He got a purse bid scheduled December the 9th.
Who got the purse bid?
Ugas.
Oh.
Against Stanley. So they're gonna try to force him to do this tournament, but I got a feeling he's gonna vacate that belt and go ahead and fight Spence. So don't be surprised if you see that.
Purse bid December 9th?
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
So why does the super champion have to fight in a damn tournament?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they're doing Ugas like that. I think because they got Gary Shaw. Y'all remember Gary Shaw, the former promoter?
Yeah.
Now he's working with the WBA. I think he got something against Spence because I don't know. They got something going on. But he's the only super champion, and all the divisions got to fight in the tournament, which is crazy. So and Spence and Ugas had a deal already for February, so they holding that progress up. But I think Ugas is gonna drop the belt and just go ahead and fight Spence because that's what the bread at.
He can't drop the belt though.
Yeah,
well, he can.
Spence won't fight without the belt.
But he don't lose no value. He got the Pacquiao win. He retired Pacquiao. So if you really look at it, he don't lose his position as far as money. Now, if that's the case with Spence, don't want to fight for another belt, I understand that. But as far as his position, he don't lose it. His value is still high, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Earl undisputed, man. You know what I'm saying? That's he been chasing that for years. And man.
That's what I'm saying. It gotta be some type of vendetta against him because you remember they didn't want to give Pacquiao his belt back when he was gonna fight Spence. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing the same thing with Ugas. Why they doing it against Spence? It gotta be something, right?
I thought the WBA was we back out. What the hell's going on now?
Yeah, now after Michael Fox, they ain't backing him no more.
Yeah, Michael Fox is they about to do it. Hey, Al Heyman and about to fuck the whole Fox family. Allison Fox is about to fight the man.
In the same place. In the same place, right?
Man, that's so sad, man, what they about to do to that family, man. Al literally fucked that whole family, dog. That's sad. That's really, really sad, man. And and the WBA, all that shit is tight. Do you think Gary Shaw is an asset to Al Heyman or not?
No.
He's not, huh? He has something against them, right?
Yeah, I think he was in that. You remember the promoters got together back in the day to sue Al Heyman?
Yeah, he was a part of that. Yeah.
He was a part of that. He was a part of that. And he basically out of business.
He testified, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really did. So now that he's like a liaison or something to the WBA, I don't know. What's his title, L Dub?
I think he's like the he's in charge of the rankings. He
Mm,
does the ranking system. So that's a big position because
yeah,
all you need is a little bread here, a little bread there.
yeah,
Hey, top five. You know what I'm saying? So
right, right,
yeah.
right, right.
This shit ugly, man.
What else you got, L Dub?
Shoot. So you know about Gary Russell. So he's supposed to come back maybe January, but I think the reason why his fight kind of haven't been announced because I think they got some issues with Big Gary. So I'm not sure. I know he's supposed to fight the Maceo kid,
Mm.
but we'll see this weekend. You know his brother fight this weekend in Vegas. So hopefully everything is cool with them. I want to see Gary back in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
How about thank you, DJ? How about Chris Colbert and Gutierrez? Is that happening?
Yeah, that's February 19th. They're gonna do that on Showtime.
Okay, February
Yeah,
19th. Okay.
yeah. Let me see.
It's gonna be a good weekend for boxing, man. I'm
Oh
gonna be
yeah.
in the building.
Yeah, it is a good weekend. How about is Pro Bellum and Al Heyman shell company, you think?
No, I think that's the shell company of Daniel Kinningham.
Daniel Canahan. Okay.
Yeah.
Got
I think because if you look at it, all their fights is in Dubai. They got a fight tomorrow in Dubai with Badu Jack.
I-
So whenever you see anything happening in Dubai, it's Daniel Kinningham. So,
okay.
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
How about Austin Trout? What's next for him?
Oh, he got to fight December 28th. He's fighting for IBF. I want to say it's an eliminator. He's fighting in Dubai too. He's fighting for
I know. 47 to 54.
54.
Okay, good for him, man. I want
Mhm.
the best for Austin Trout. We gotta
Yeah.
try and get him back on. Yeah. Anything else?
Shoot, run it out. I mean, it's a lot. I just if you give me some, I give you some. You know what I'm saying?
Uh um well, Kyle. What's next for Jamal Charlo?
I'm not sure about him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard about the Andre situation, but I doubt that happened.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see him versus somebody like Luis Arias. I know, we don't want to see that, but maybe Selecki. I don't know. I know his
That'd
brother,
be a nice one though. That'd be a good fight.
Who
who's Selecki,
Selecki?
No, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
That's
Luis
way.
Arias and Jamal Charlo?
Yeah, you see how he did. Well,
Man,
he had 54 though. He had 54 though. He had
No,
54.
he had 60. He ranked at 160 in the WBA and WBC. But
Yeah,
man.
he's
I know.
trying to find a fight at 154. I talked. I had an interview with him when after he beat Jared Hurd, and he
Okay.
was trying. Yeah, he's still trying to get Tony Harrison right now.
Is
I'm,
Navarrete is he leaving Top Rank? I heard that too.
yeah, he a free agent.
He
Never.
is?
So free agent. He's still with his Mexican promoter Zanford, but top rank, I think he's finished. I mean, they can offer him something, but yeah.
Mm,
They gonna get him back though, cause he did cash cow for them lower weights.
I
I
don't know.
think Mel and Castano, Jamel Charlo and Castano, though they working it out so they can fight in February too to run it back. They got the permission from the WBO to go ahead and do it. They waiting for the IBF. The IBF, the mandatory, he's with Kathy Duva. You know, they don't got shit going on, so I don't think they don't mind taking another step aside agreement. You know what I'm saying, to have that fight. So
Who's the mandatory at WBO?
he's from Russia. His name, I mean, don't get me messing up the guy's name. He's from Russia though.
Okay.
He trained by Virgil Hunter. Uh, his manager is Igor Klimas, so you know how he do with Lomachenko and Usyk.
Okay.
So
Okay. Mm,
yeah,
mm,
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on. Real talk.
mm-hmm. Well, you wasn't prepared, so
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm prepared. Just throw something out. I got you. That's how I
I
prepare.
can't think of anything right now. That's why we need you to run it off. Next Wednesday, come in and just give us updates.
Okay, no doubt. All
Next
right,
Wednesday.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
next
ahead and get up out of here though. Hey, Kyle, I see you, bro.
first.
Hey, listen, man. I really wish you was going this weekend, man.
Nah, I can't make it.
Cause I would dragging your ass around again.
Hell no, what city you in?
I'm in Victorville.
Oh, okay, appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Fred. LW was trying to run from me because he was like, man, I'm tired of walking and talking with this nigga.
Nah, see, I'm on the low. I'm low key. I be everywhere, but you know what I'm saying, nobody really see me. So that's how I like to move. But this dude, he be everywhere. You see him, you know what I'm saying? He talking to everybody. I'm trying to ghost out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's all good. It was fun. It was fun though. I still ain't recovered though.
Man, listen. I told the world we was right next to Sean Porter's cousin at the fight.
Mm.
And I told him, I said, hey man, look, your cousin losing tonight. LW was right there when I told him, and I told his partner from the Porter way, the tall black dude. I said, you know Sean Porter gonna lose tonight, right? I'm telling you, man. Told him. He said, yeah, okay, whatever. Sean Porter lost. Got his ass whooped.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Salute to you, Fred, Kyle.
Yeah, love, man.
Appreciate
Next
you.
Wednesday.
Dog.
All right, I'll come through.
Yeah, that way you prepared and you know what you can knock it all out.
All right, I got you. All right, salute to y'all.
All the time, dog.
So, Fred, hate to break the bad news to you, my good friend. But people like they macaroni and cheese and their yams to touch, my man.
Let me go check your boxing section. See the results.
And you cheated too, Fred. Because I can't vote for my own post.
I didn't know that. How did I know? How did I cheat? I can't. Nah, you cheated, nigga. Look at that.
Hey, my wife was like, ugh. You know, she voted for you. She voted on your side. She is like, she don't even like yams, period, though, really. For real. So she damn sure don't want you touching her mac and cheese.
You're right. 62% to 38. Damn.
Man, I told you, bro. It's you always talking about salty and savory, and then sweet and salty, and then I come with the yams and the mac and cheese. You like, hell no.
But the yams are real runny.
What?
The sauce, like you don't want that on it makes the mac and cheese soggy.
Nah, man. Nah. You don't drown it. You just gotta touch it, like just a little touch.
No, I can eat them together, but I need to eat them with their own texture. I can eat them on the same fork. I just can't look at my mac and cheese and that shit look pink. Oh, hell no. Like I ain't playing like that. Nah.
Yeah.
I don't get that motherfucking paper plate with the ridges on it. Nah, Fred, don't do that. I put a side on this side, a side on this side, and the meat go in the middle.
Oh man, hell no.
Oh, pile shit on my plate.
See, mine is the meat is on one side and the sides is up right here, just like this. This is how the sides is bind.
I wouldn't eat it. I'll just sit there and I'll just look retarded on your ass. Like,
cause see, this is how you gotta do it. The mac and cheese goes in the middle, right? Then the baked beans go on one side.
Oh no, that's it. No, that's it. I hell no.
You don't eat baked beans?
Not runny. It has to be in its own compartment. Beans got to be in their own compartment.
Nah, man, listen. The beans next to the mac and cheese. Listen, you put the mac and cheese in the middle, right? Beans on the side, mac and cheese in the middle, then the yams. Then on the bean side, listen, on the bean side, you got the potato salad, which can touch.
No.
Listen, and then and then the potato salad can touch the collard greens, man.
All of that shit is disgusting.
Listen, and then
why don't you just make a smoothie then, nigga? Shit,
nigga. I listen. I make soul food burritos. My cousin used to tell me I can make a sandwich out of anything. So I make a soul food burrito, dog. You put the cheese, the beans, the cabbage. Oh man, listen, dog, you tripping. It's fire, dog. I'm telling you. Listen, the potato salad can be right next to the collard greens, bro.
Oh, the collard greens is too juicy.
Absolutely, bro. I'm telling you. And this is how you get all that shit to touch. And everything coincides. They live by each other. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gets hurt.
Kyle, that's gonna be a question for all our guests, especially our black guests. Okay.
Oh, hey, listen.
That's important. It's important.
Hey, Fred, listen. I'm telling you, my wife, she ain't down. Listen, she like you. She a picky texture ass person. You know what I'm saying? She don't really like different textures. She don't like oatmeal like your ass.
No,
I'm telling you, y'all niggas is saying that she like cereal. You know what I'm saying? She don't mind. Hey, listen, I watched that whole episode, bro. with shit, what's her name? The one with the green eye, with the pretty eyes.
Brianna.
Where everybody lost their fucking mind, dude. That was one of the best episodes we ever had, dude.
Really?
Go back and watch that shit, bro. That was one of the. We was talking about cereal and some more other shit. But what happened was, bro, that's when we first figured out to play the song. When I played the song on accident, it might have been like the episode right after that. So it was like we were still like hacking it, like rewind shit back and then play the song and shit. So yeah.
Oh man, I remember this shit. Man, hell to the no, man. Hell, y'all niggas sick. Y'all niggas disgusting, man. Nah, I can't. Hey, okay, so let me ask you this. Okay. So when you eat a hamburger, right? And when you pick it up and you eat it, and you know how the juices fall to the bottom, and you know you have the casing for the burger?
Yeah.
Do you eat the bottom part of the burger with the soggy bread?
What you mean? Like
when you eat a burger, the juices fall to the bottom.
Yeah.
And you know the wrapping keeps it from falling on your clothes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But it also makes the bottom of your bread soggy.
Like an In-N-Out burger.
Like an In-N-Out burger. Do you eat that?
Absolutely. I eat the whole
hell no. Nah.
So you leaving food on the table, friend?
Hell yeah. Man, I ain't touching that shit. I the bottom little part, that shit gets balled up in the trash. Hell no.
The bottom, the whole sandwich?
It's not that much, but it's like a bite and a half.
Man, fuck that. That's the most important bite. Is the last bite, friend. You tripping. Hey, you remember back in the day when you was a kid and you dropped your food, your last bite of something on the ground?
That's different though. That's different. When you kids, you don't have that shit. But that soggy bread, you can, dude. I can't touch no soggy bread.
The
man.
bread don't even get soggy, friend. The bread ain't even that soggy.
It is with the mayonnaise. Soggy bread and mayonnaise is the most disgustingest thing ever. Oh,
now what are you letting this? Are you letting the sandwich sit for 2 days or something? What are you talking about?
No,
like, bro, the sandwich is not that soggy, fam.
Yes, it is. When you're eating French fries and you drinking and you watching something on TV and are you hanging out with friends?
Okay, okay, when you go to In-N-Out Burger, what's the first thing you eat?
I eat everything together. Like I eat my fries, my burger. I don't eat nothing separate.
Word?
Yeah, like I have my fries.
I always smash on my fries. I always smash on my fries first, man.
Oh, you don't eat them together?
I'm not like, if I got some leftovers, yeah. But for the most part, you smash on the fries, bang, bang, bang. You eat your burger, boom. I haven't had no soggy ass sandwich, man. You might have to fix how you eat your you might have to fix your order of your.
You know who's like that? Habit. The Habit is like that. The Habit got soggy burgers at the bottom. You know who else got soggy?
I don't really like the burgers like that. I ain't gonna lie. It's like it's a better version of Burger King, like that charbroil. Fry my shit, dog.
You know who else has like soggy at the bottom?
Jack in the Crack?
No. Five Guys, because they put that shit in aluminum foil. And that shit goes to the bottom. Oh, it's just too much juices. Too much. I used to be
what if you
when we first started my channel, I was a vegan. Not anymore. Yeah. But yeah,
he turned that card in a long time ago. But so what if you just take the damn thing out the paper and then just eat it on the plate?
You can't, because it's gonna drip. You can't, because it's gonna drip. It's gonna drip on you when you squeeze it and you.
No, you gotta. If you got a plate, but
it's still gonna get soggy. You got to sit it down. You don't hold the burger in one hand the whole time. Some people do hold their burger in hand.
My nigga, you need to eat your fries first, guys. That's what you need to do, Fred. You need to eat your fries first.
But you can't do that because the In-N-Out burger is too thin. So you can't let that burger sit for more than 5 minutes. It's too thin. The lettuce gonna make it cold. Lettuce and tomatoes gonna make it cold.
Well, I don't get tomato. I hate tomatoes, bro. Tomatoes are fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
but I will take some lettuce on that.
Yeah, it's just, man. See, everybody know about Five Guys. That shit be too juicy at the bottom. Oh, fucking A. Fuck.
Did you just hit us with the? Did you just hit us with the wonderful? Thanks for asking. Fucking A. Dude, I was totally stoked to do this show today, Fred. Totally stoked.
Me too. I was waiting on you too. I ain't gonna even lie. Hey man,
Yeah.
all that. Yeah, man, that shit is.
Because so, hey, listen, this morning, I knew we talked about that shit the other day, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I said, damn, I want to do a poll today, man.
Uh-huh.
So I hit you up like, man, what episode is that? I went through like 5 different episodes. You know, I'm at work.
Uh-huh.
I'm at work just going through all the episodes where I think we could have talked about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So listen, I was looking high and low. I knew it was like close to the end of the show.
Uh-huh.
So I knew it had to be like with just me and you. That's what I did know. I knew it was me and you. But I knew when we had her on the show, we was talking about food. So I was like, I know we're talking about food on this episode. So let me see if it was on this episode. And I found that shit, dog.
I'm not sure if it was the episode with West Virginia where he's talking about sweet potato poon. Was it that episode with Al Roker when I pulled the video of Al Roker?
No, I don't think so.
That one? Okay.
It was the episode was with the one she was from Extra, I think it was.
Oh, that one? Tanika Ray?
That was episode. Yeah. No, that's when what's in it came on the show too, remember? But if you're talking about the episode where we're talking about the food touching, it was because I had an Earl Smith hoodie on. So it was like, let me see. I know exactly where it's at. I know exactly what episode it is now because I found it. I found it earlier. But we was talking about, but it was like Monday. It wasn't Monday. It was Tuesday. Monday. It was Monday because it was the day after we did the Sean Porter tribute.
Ugh, Fred, you missing out on that bread that gets. Oh hell no! And the indentation with your fingers and shit. Aida, no. Yeah, she fine. Mayo on anything is disgusting. I hate mayo. Yeah, that shit. Ugh. Man, but yeah, man. We were talking about Tank Davis and the protection plan that he's under. And Brian Custer asked him, is Mayweather Promotions protecting him? And you say what?
No.
You don't think Mayweather Promotions protecting him? Why not?
Nope. Fred, we got to be real with ourselves, man. If we was in them same shoes, we'd be doing the same thing. I can pay this dude right here $5,000, and I can make $13 million off this nigga. We talked about this before, Fred. It's really niggas is gonna buy it. I can see if niggas was like, we're not buying this shit no more. Then I'll say, then they'll be like, all right, let's pay somebody for him to get in the ring with. Because that's what happened with Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He was making so much money. He said he was losing money, but you keep putting it in fight stuff. So you can't lose that much money.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, he paid Sean Porter. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like if I can make so much money off of this dude, like this Cruz he can't be making that much money, guys. There's no way he's making that much money.
Right.
And then when you break down, when it was Breadman, you and Breadman was on, and y'all breaking down the site fees and stuff like that, and people paid for y'all to people have fights at the Staples Center, stuff like that. I'm like, oh man, I mean, this is a no-brainer. Pay this guy $50,000, and we gonna make $13 million. You know, it's fucked up for the fans. You know what I'm saying? But they don't give a fuck, man, because niggas is still buying it. Now, if wasn't nobody buying it, they were forcing their hand to do something else. But why would I risk anything if I don't have to? You know what I'm saying?
I get that portion. I genuinely believe we can make a difference. Is going to buy no matter what, you know, kind of like Floyd or Manny Pacquiao or Mike Tyson. I think we make up a lot of Tank Davis pay-per-views. I do.
Yeah. And also the casual fans, because they know what Tank is about to fight. People at my job walk up to me. Oh man, Tank about to Tank. Oh, Tank.
Ain't
You know
gonna
what I'm
buy
saying?
it,
So
though. They're not gonna buy it because football is on the
shit,
same
these
day.
niggas be buying that shit. Listen, they don't give a fuck about nobody else but Gervonta Davis. I'm gonna tell you something. It's 3 people that black people they gonna go get it every time. Black people they gonna go see Tank. They're gonna see Errol Spence and they're gonna see Deontay Wilder, man. Those are 3. No matter what happens, they going to see them niggas. And no matter who they fight, they just got it, man. You know, they got it. It's some bullshit, right? But they got it. You know what I'm saying? He got it, man. It's like, dude, if I can make an event out of this, and you see everybody talking about going, everybody I know is like, oh man, I'm Tank. It's like, what's the incentive for me to? And I'm gonna tell you this. But you got a point though. Maybe they are scared or nervous because remember they used to put niggas in the ring way too fucking early, and the nigga get knocked out or something happened, or he don't look that good, and then like, damn, we lost some money. You know what I'm saying? Because remember they did a lot of their fighters. They put them in the fire a little too early, and they didn't make it out. So they probably like, man, fuck this, man. This is a for sure cash cow. I ain't risking no L's right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they thinking. Do I like it? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm on the fence with even going Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, shit, I might as well stay in Vegas, man, for real.
Yeah. What's up, Mr. Henderson? Bud entertaining that we have to buy it arena with the rest that you wait a minute. You understand what he's saying? Bud
Hell no.
That we have to buy it arena with the rest that you named Kyle 8 straight KOs. He's missing a verb. He's missing like a noun or something, or
he missing something. Write in your chat or just do another super chat.
You know, just put it in the chat again, dog. Hey, Mr. Henderson, put it in the chat again, and I'll post it up, please. Yeah, I think he's missing a word or two. Yeah, DJ, I don't know because if you say that, DJ, then Isaac Cruz shouldn't get the fight, right?
I feel like I'm in the wrong chat. I feel like I gotta get. Man, see, when you start doing these two, like the 2 back to back, it be fucking me up, man. Because I be trying to figure out what chat I'm in.
Just put it in the public comments, and when you're on the show, and you can see it, and you can see all the comments from Street.
Damn, I never knew that.
Yeah,
I never knew that. Damn, I never knew that.
I never knew. Yeah, so
now, for how did the pies come out, man? I seen you trying to.
Pie solid
every time.
Yeah, I mean, it's
now.
Yes.
Let's talk about this though.
Yes.
I know we talking about Tank and all that stuff, man, but I really don't want to talk about these niggas. I'm gonna be honest with you, Fred, because I feel like we're wasting our time talking about these niggas, man.
Okay, I
really, we should be talking about Cool Boy Steph, the B Salim. You know what I mean? We should be talking about this fight week. You know what I'm saying? We should be talking about them because them niggas is fighting each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Henderson doubles back and says, Bud is approaching that have to see them arena with the likes of Earl and Tank.
Stop.
Oh, yeah. I would say,
no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
People are gonna be very interested in this next fight. More interested. It's gonna be more fans. Yes.
Yeah, but it ain't. Listen,
They did 144,000 pay-per-view buys. Someone said 135. They did like 144. Somewhere in there. So yeah. That's what I was told.
I
And
thought they did 190.
I did it, and I got a real great source. So 144.
So, but
Mhm.
yeah, see what I'm saying? So you can't. Listen, I love Bud the team, man, but business is business. It's strictly financial. You know what I'm saying? Never personal, just business. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about Gervonta Davis, you talking to a guy that's been to both of those fighters' fights. The shit ain't close. It just ain't close, man. It ain't close at all. It ain't close at all. Tank is to Floyd what I am to Fred. You know what I'm saying? You know, the people that don't like Fred like me, but the people that like Fred like me also. You know what I'm saying? So that's the makeup that Tank has. People that don't like Floyd, they still love Tank. You know what I'm saying? So they going whatever Tank is doing, they gotta go see him. Cause I've been to both fighters' fights, man. I'm be honest with you, dog. Tank ain't to be fucked with as it pertains to big money. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, man. Shh. DJ in the chat, he'll tell you.
We gotta put
that motherfucker packed, huh?
Oh, I know he gonna sell. Tank gonna sell well, but them pay-per-views,
yeah,
them pay-per-views ain't gonna be where they expect them to be.
But shit, I mean, he's doing what 200,000, 250,000.
Well, yeah, that's not superstar status though.
But I mean, he's at 135, 130. You know what I'm saying? 135. So that's a little different for them. And with this climate, it's hard. It's hard because niggas ain't buying these fights, man. Niggas is streaming the shit out these fights. You know what I'm saying?
You should be streaming them. They ain't giving you the fights you want. Shit, stream the shit out. I'm encouraging everybody to stream them. If they ain't giving you the fights you want, stream it. It don't make you a less of a boxing fan because you're not putting money in these already wealthy men's pockets. Don't buy it. Don't feel obligated to put money in other people's pocket if you're not satisfied in anything in life. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Yeah, people like Tank. People like Tank because everyone knows a person like him. I don't know if that's funny or not, but man, you know what I mean? Yeah, we'll see. He got a case in March, so we'll see how that plays out. And you know, I'm kind of we'll see how that plays out. You know, we gotta.
Man, I wish we would have got that 190, man. That 190 would have been nice, man.
Yeah, I definitely would like. I mean, I want him to succeed, but 130, 144 is like wah wah wah.
135 is just sad, man.
Yeah, 135 is like, nigga, you should have told them, you should have took a pay cut and put 3 million people on ESPN. That's what you should have did. You should have took $500,000 less and got that exposure. That's what you should have did. And you could have sold that shit knowing that 3 million people gonna watch, and nigga, 135,000 people watched you. God damn. You ain't
What
got
did Bob's tell?
You ain't got no juice.
So I think was it Bird? It was Breadman. Remember what Breadman said?
What'd he say?
Niggas premiums are too high.
Yeah.
So they had to do it. They had to do it like that. They had to put the whole thing on the shoulders of the fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that goes to show you, man, all that non-work he did in the past came and caught up with him. All that not doing press gonna catch up with you. Not doing press, I'm telling you. Terrence Crawford ain't selling no merchandise. Terrence Crawford, I mean, he might have sold about
No,
five.
We can't say that now.
No, I'm talking about in sheer numbers. I'm talking about America is 50 countries. That was a worldwide event.
50 countries, huh, Fred? It must be past 10 o'clock.
It's 50. Nigga said 50 countries. Nobody caught that but you, man. Nobody caught that but you. So, but yeah, it's
Nigga said America ain't never 50 countries. Oh shit.
What I was saying before I was rudely interrupted was it's a worldwide event. So you got 50 states, all the other countries, and when you put that together, he didn't sell the merchandise that he should have sold. So he should have factored that in. Like, man, I gotta say, he has a storefront and everything. And but he don't value it because he was wearing Nike. I was like, why are you wearing that Nike outfit? And ESPN did you a favor by showing your store. They intentionally showed the store to say he has a storefront, he sells merchandise, and when he's doing his solo, he has a Nike outfit on. I says, man, you can't win for losing, dog. Like I said, this is just dumb. You know, he should have had on a TBC sweatsuit and, you know, so. Oh, well. I know he got merchandise, but nah, I ain't seen nothing with Crawford on it. I ain't seen Crawford since he fought Saturday. And what I need to do is fighters need to, you know what fighters need to do? Win or lose, you personally need to do a media tour at the end of your fight. You need to go to all these markets and do interviews and say, I want to thank you guys for buying the fight. I truly appreciate you. I appreciate y'all splitting the hot dogs and the pizza. You know, you want to make yourself relatable. I understand y'all put y'all $10 together. Man, that means a lot. You know, the one thing Deontay Wilder said in New York that I never, ever will forget. He says, I never forgot the price of milk. He said that shit in an interview in New York, and that shit stuck with me forever. And that's why that's one of the many reasons why I support him. But man, when you're human, like I just reposted of the guy, the Greek Freak, about the man. How cool was that story? That was a cool story. So it's easy to like these guys when they human. We know you're rich. We're paying you. We know you have the biggest house on the block. We know you got one of the best cars in the world. We know that. We accept that.
That nigga said he ate Oreos for dinner every day.
He said you ever dunked your Oreos? That he used to dunk his Oreos. Oh man. Go to my stories on Instagram if you want a feel good story about the Greek Freak. Oh, he's the best, man.
Also, if you want to vote, who's right, me or Fred?
I actually need some more votes. So go to the boxing section on Instagram. I need some more votes. So go there and I need y'all to vote that the food do not touch. Okay, do that. Michael Gardner, Tank. Yeah, because everybody knows a person like Tank. I don't know how to receive that. What do you think he mean? Like he's slow?
No, crazy motherfucker.
Yeah,
a cool crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, cool. Like I like Tank. He got to mature though. You got to keep your hands off these women. You know what I mean? You got to. You know, you got to be responsible. Keep these hands off these women. And she obviously took them back, right? So I'm not gonna complain.
No, ain't nobody back.
Didn't they get back together? Didn't they have a baby?
Hell no, they ain't together. He got a whole nother other baby mama coming.
Oh, that's not the baby. He got 2 baby mamas. Oh, I don't know that shit. I don't keep up like that.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't gotta really. I mean, the shade room's gonna keep you up if you got one.
I'm subscribed to the shade room, but I don't know their names. They all look alike to me. They all 5 feet and light skin.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know what they look like. I don't know their names at all. You know, so
Yeah, he got some. He had some bad ones though. That's for damn sure.
Tank has.
Man.
I don't know who's So is the girl he dating now famous?
Lightweight. She was famous without him, so that's a good thing.
She's who?
She had money without him. She got like a famous makeup line. From what my girl told me.
What's her name?
Okay, see now we digging too deep. I don't got that kind of information for you. She ain't that famous.
Who's the baby mom? The first one. What's her name? Is she famous?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But the girl he had before the girl he had right now, Ari Fletcher, G Herbo, old baby mama. Boy, 2 midgets in a sleeping bag.
Really? I don't know. I don't know who Ari Fletcher. I got to go to Instagram and look. But
man, listen.
But they passed her. Go ahead.
2 midgets in a sleeping bag, my boy.
Is it
holding
real?
the basketball?
Is it real?
I don't know, but fuck it, I don't care. Listen, I'll be honest with y'all niggas, man. Listen, these fake asses are getting better and better, man. These doctors need raises. I mean, they're performing miracles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because some of the women that I used to know, and I see them now, I said, ain't no fucking way. You know, how did they do this? You know, how was they able to make this type of work happen?
Is this her?
Well, I can't let the church say amen.
Oh no. So they get along. So her and Tank probably get along now. You know what I mean? That's.
I don't know, boy. She got more butts in the box of Newport's dragging the wagon.
Oh, is she? Yeah. So I don't know.
Look at the king size snicker, boy.
So is that the one he grabbed at the basketball game? Her?
Nah, she ain't having that. She fight back.
So who did he grab at the back? I
don't know. I think that was his baby mama, but she wasn't. She on the level of the last 2 that he got.
Okay.
As far as it pertains to just like status and things like that.
Okay. I don't know, but I just got to keep your hands off these women. You know what I mean? That's Mando. That's Mando number 1. You know what I mean? I don't.
You know.
I'm unwavering on that shit.
I'm be honest with you though. Yesterday, I say I wouldn't hurt a woman, but I beat a bitch's ass. Listen, man, this lady, she was bigger than me and you put together. And well, she came running up on me. Well, I had to put her pants up and take a step back. Fred. Well, I should lie her old ass up, boy. She was big as a fucking house, and her hands was the size of a fucking boxing glove, 20 ouncer.
I mean, self-defense is a bit different, man. I remember I was a bodyguard told me, he says, I knock out everything moving. And we was having this conversation, and I actually I respected what he said. He said, I can't take shit lightly. I can't take he said, I gotta knock out everything moving because I don't know what you're on. You know, you are a perceived threat. And I respect that. But women should understand you ain't gonna run up on no man. You know what I mean? And a man got to protect himself, you know. So I understand.
They fight to the death. And women fight to the fucking death, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
Man.
I don't know who none of these. They all look the same to me. They all got the front lace with the colorful nails, and I don't know, man. They all the same to me. They all 22 and rotating rappers. You know what I mean? So I don't
They
know.
doing.
So, but you are your company, though. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by that, actors date actors, celebrities date celebrities, school teachers date
Yeah.
school teachers. That's par for course, man. But people were asking you, what were they asking? They said Tank baby mama fine. Who was that he grabbed in the basketball game?
That was his first baby mama.
So he only has 2 kids by 2 baby mamas.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
he has 2 girls, right?
I don't know what he just had. I gotta look and see. I can't remember right off.
Yeah, I would have. Me and Tank would have had a powwow that day. Like I ain't down with that shit. Mm-mm. You ain't about to ruin. Not about to ruin me. I done built this masculine relationship with myself for 44 years, and I'm with you, and you go grab a woman, man. You better get me the fuck out. Man, nah, it ain't going down like that. So, but they probably patronized him, man. So whatever happened with that, I didn't see no charges come with that. So I guess
Nah,
they probably
it was more. It was like it was a snatching. Now he didn't. It was out of pocket for damn sure. For damn sure out of pocket, and it was on video.
that didn't look good at all. I saw it on like the Shade Room. We actually did a show about it. That was on the Shade Room, and I was like, y'all letting these motherfuckers go wild. But that's why
Everybody just looked around, man. Everybody just looked around like, oh shit.
It was a dude next to her, right?
Like, man, it looked like it.
Yeah. I remember a comedian doing a parody on it, and he was like, the dude just looked at Tank like, I'm good, but maybe that they wasn't together or something like that. But that's why I say, when you have a business and you know you're going to, I don't care if it's Top Rank. I don't care if I'm definitely more interested in PBC because I like majority of those fighters. But you got to have infrastructure when you making these guys wealthy and they don't have the infrastructure to navigate their wealth. Like and just the disciplines that come with it. I think that I'm sorry for not putting the link down earlier. I haven't even opened up the damn phone lines, dog. The fuck? Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm sitting there talking to Kyle like,
chopping it up. Oh, Fred. After you finish your point, I gotta ask you about some food, though, man. We gotta get back to some Thanksgiving shit.
Okay. But I think I think Top Rank needs that infrastructure. I think PBC needs that infrastructure. And Ammo Williams had that episode, and he went and got help. Now he's back fighting, so I applaud his team for doing that. Tank definitely needs structure. Tank wouldn't be doing that shit around me. Nah, we gonna fight. I'm not afraid of Tank. I'll get a baseball bat. I'm not. Wake up, nigga. Wake up.
I'm up, nigga.
We ain't playing that game, man. I'm not gonna sit here and, man, if I would have been around Tank and he would have snatched that girl up, shit, we would have fought. You just fucked the brand up. You just fucked the money up. You just fucked up what we've been building for so long time. Your immature ass is doing shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't going down like that, dog. Like, what's up, DJ?
DJ, what's up, light skin?
What's happening, High Yellow?
Oh man, nothing like the other one. Same superheated.
You know what I mean? Man, I wanted to touch on that situation you was just talking about, Fred, with Tank snatching up his baby mama. Man, first of all, had that been my sister, we'd have cleared out the arena. Mm-hmm. And that's just what it is. I done had to beat up one of my mama's ex-boyfriends. because he felt like he could do that, and he had to learn the hard way that he couldn't. I had to beat up one of my sister's ex-husband. Had to beat him up because I saw him choke her. Like, you're not gonna do it in front of me. Like they was arguing. Like, you know, if y'all cussing each other out, you know, that's one thing. I ain't gonna get into that because I don't do domestics because the shit can turn on you, right?
Boy,
but
I said, boy, I seen that happen before.
Yeah, if you hit a woman, dude, you ain't self-defense or anything, dog. That shit can flip on you like no tomorrow. All she do was make the call first. That's it. It's done. Oh, he hit me.
But with that being said, I done had to knock a couple bitches out before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all not gonna jump on my sister in front of me. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Like, whatever y'all do when I'm not here, it happened. You know what I mean? I just have to swallow it. But y'all not gonna, 2 or 3 of y'all ain't gonna jump on it while I'm right here and folks just say you're not supposed to hit women. No, I knocked them out. You know, I believe in defending your family. But if you can't discuss your issues in a domestic situation without putting your hands on it, I believe in everybody need to keep their hands to themselves. That's how my grandmama and my uncles raised me. Everybody just keep their hands to themselves. You not just finna haul off and hit me just because you're a woman.
Yeah, that's the uncomfortable truth about that situation. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You have to protect yourself.
Because you feel like you're safe to do that because you're a woman. You're not gonna hit me. Now I'm not gonna just, mud stomp you, but I'm gonna get you off me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It might be very uncomfortable for you, but I'm gonna get you off me. But in that situation, he was wrong. I mean, you can't let these situations, especially you're a public figure, you got way more to lose than her. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna leave this situation, and in 2 or 3 days we can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You got way too much on the line. You got a whole career. You got people you got to take care of. You got kids you got to take care of. And, it's just, he had too much on the line to lose, man. Same thing with this accident in this case that he's got to go through in March. I don't even know what the case is in December. I heard he had another case in December that he got to go through.
Yeah. Like,
he got too much going
on, he got that DUI stuff going on when he left. Yeah. He gonna get.
That was the March case. I thought that was the March case. The DUI.
Yeah. He got another case.
Yeah. See, I don't know. See, that's the one that's happening in March.
Damn.
He got another case that he's got going on in December. I don't know what that's for, but I heard he's got another case. Yeah, but that's why the kid Rolly had a point, man. He had a freaking point.
No, I'm gonna do something on that tomorrow. Fight week, I'm gonna stay on that Rolly shit. Where's Rolly's? Where's the charges? Man, that shit is all a fraud, man. Rolly need to sue their ass.
Facts.
If he can.
He still might get the fight in February. I guess that's why he's really not being as vocal as he could be. He might still get the fight in February after Tank dusts this dude off.
And that's my problem with women not going to the police. You put it out on social media for public consumption, but you don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't do nothing. Then it's like when all 8 of them come out at the same time, it's just too fishy, man. And it's like nothing happened to the man. He's still out and about, chilling like a villain. You know what I'm saying? They allowed that woman to mess his money up, and she ain't even suing the nigga. Like, at least sue the motherfucker. At least get some civil,
Right.
I mean, what do you go ahead.
915, what's up?
Fred, what's going on?
What's popping? Turn us down in the back.
I'm turn it down real quick. Thanks for taking the call, but it's crazy that you brought the topic up about the kid Rolly, how they
railroaded that women. Kid, man.
But you know what? When you brought that up, I'm gonna reach back to something I saw on 78's channel when Rolly was fighting. I think the last time he fought, 78 said something that made sense. Like, I don't like the guy He's a big shit talker. He has a list, but if somebody don't knock him out soon, that kid's gonna be a star. But I felt like what they did to him was saddening, because what we seen on that press conference when he had that rat chinchilla coat on was the making of a star. And I felt like maybe they really didn't realize what they were putting together when they put it together. And they sat on that press and they sat there and looked at the desk and realized, like, hold on. When it comes to Tank versus this Rolly kid, it ain't working for Tank. Not just talking about in the ring, but I'm just talking about outside when it counts, as far as the promotion of the fight. And the fact that they did that to him and weaponized those women makes me think about, I don't know if anybody remembers, what's the guy from Houston, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Yep, you ain't heard shit about them females.
He was beloved in the city. He was, I mean, I have family in Houston, and they loved him. He did so much for the city when they had was it a flood or a hurricane that came through. He did more for the city than the actual church did. And then he, when the pandemic came around, he fed and paid the workers of the organization when the organization wouldn't pay him. But the minute that he got out of line and said, you know what, I don't want to work here no more, I want an immediate trade, they fined 16 women, all massage therapists, said he pulled the dick out.
21.
What happened to that? 21.
It was like 21.
Excuse me. They uninsured him. But magically, once he said that he wants out, and he said that he feels like this is a racist organization, and then sad because even JJ Watt apologized to him on his way out. They let him go out the door, but when they seen a franchise quarterback walk out the door and say, "Well, I'm not playing another game," and he used his agency to say, "You know what? I'm not going to play. I don't care if you fine me, you don't pay me, you're going to trade me, and that's it." And when they realized that he wasn't going to welch and care about money like most black athletes did, that shows that he did something right with whatever he had so far, for him not to care about the money thing. Like, I'll sit it out, but I'm not going to put another Texas uniform on. And just like Rolly, they rolled the women out, and they couldn't even trade him. He hasn't been on the court, on the field since. And then still nobody knows what happened to these women. Nothing happened to them as far as a trial. There's all civil suits, but no criminal suits.
Yeah, no criminal charges. It's all civil.
Nobody wants the rapist to go to jail, but they want to dig in his pocket for a little bit. And then that correlated with the Rolly thing. And I kind of felt for the kid, because I'm not the biggest Rolly fan. Not gonna say I am. Not saying he can't fight. Not saying he can fight. But I know for a kid with a list, he talks shit. And usually, people usually feel comfortable with the list going and talking as much shit as he did. And he was going back and forth with Bill Haney and Devin Haney and whatever. That was almost box office. The kid told fucking Devin Haney he was his real dad. Like, you can't, like, this is crazy, man. Like, this dude, when he got on that dais, he was a star right there. And I don't know if it was an internal thing with the money team, the Mayweather team, the fucking marketing team, whatever they want to call themselves, but they realized they had to stop that fight. And that was a fight that I really want to see, because it was not a marquee fight, but that's two fighters, one person that believes he can fight, another one that believes he can fight. And that's all boxing is about. And that's a fight I wouldn't pay for it, but it's a fight I would watch. And they robbed the fans of that. And whatever the kid named, this magical guy that's shorter than Tank, is going to go in there, and he has a whatever an old record, and he's for whoever, and the Mexican pit bull, whatever they call him, it's so convenient how they have all these fighters just waiting in the wings for their fighters, and they build them up. Oh, he's a tough opponent. I don't know what to do. Tank, this is Tank's biggest fight ever. Shit reminds me of Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was supposed to lose every time back when I was a kid. But guess what? Pull that stupid dumb leg drop out, and it works every time. So I feel like.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Say it again.
I said, let me tell you something, brother.
No, but they did that, and then the fact that you said that, Fred. I mean, I don't know if there's any legal recourse for him to sue Mayweather and them, but I would hope he would, because I would have thought that would have been his biggest payday. And then even when that cloud comes from over his head, does he get another fight of a caliber of Tank, or does he get a fight with Tank or anything, or does he fight again, or he fight for Mayweather? Who knows? But I'm out before y'all play the song on me. One more thing, Fred, man, you got to get that. I don't know what to call it, but like a conference, man, with all of the Black YouTube new media members, because I think it'd be something spectacular, Fred. Okay. And I feel like you can get it done.
Okay.
Bringing everybody together, Champ Side, Blue Blood, U78, Drew Titan, everybody coming together, having maybe a simulcast, a large show, almost like, you know how the traveling podcast, like they used to do the Joe Buttons. I know they do the guy Philly Gillian, Wallow, they do a traveling podcast, but it's so many different personalities when it comes to this new media boxing community. Right. And I mean, I'm here in the shop every night, practically every time you're on, I'm on, and I'm on the East Coast.
Thank you.
And the following that you had, and then I've even crept over to Kyle channel, and I don't know why. What's going on with the Wire Wednesdays? That's over, or that was something I'm missing?
So we had to revive the channel a few times, man. You know what I mean? Some very important people that were not a part of the show. No beef and that like that. It's just that difference of opinions and shit. So, you know, shout out to Big Tank, man.
Long story short, it's out of there.
No, shout out to Big Tank. Listen. Let me say this.
Shout out to them, man. They still family and they know it.
No, shout out to Big Tank.
I came over on a Wire Wednesday, so I was like, all right, this was kind of all right. I'm right up my alley. I'm a Wire fan. I know every cast member. But Fred, I hope you can really put that together. Okay, it'll be something major, something that I think a lot of people. It's something that's never really been done. Mm-hmm. When you look at it, like they have every year we go to a fraternity conclave. You got Black Business Expos. So I don't see why everybody couldn't get together and come together.
I get it.
See each other.
I get it.
And put like not just faces to the names, but just really get together and network. I mean, under the guise of the fact that we're all boxing fans.
I get it.
People, because guess what? They do it in other cultures when the Mexicans do it. They just don't. We won't know about it because they're on code. The Europeans and England do it. We don't know about it because they're on code and we're not there. So if we could get together and just have something that we can all band together, it'll literally be something magical. So before I get the song, man, I appreciate it, Fred. Enjoy the rest of your holidays. Catch the Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday sales, and I'm back in the comments.
Appreciate you.
Back in the chat, really.
Thank you.
Yeah, shout out to Big Tank, but I can't do a Wire without him. That's for damn sure. You know what I mean? Can't do no Wire Wednesday without Big Tank, man.
Yeah, man. We were all fans of the show, but he know intricacies about the show that we didn't even know, man. I was like, damn, now I got to go back and rewatch it. I missed that.
Yeah, I saw the first
motherfucker.
I got to come back and watch it.
Yeah.
He knows everything about the show.
To go back to that Deshaun Watson thing, man, it's crazy. Here we are almost a year later and hadn't heard anything, man. Nothing. And and every powerful Black athlete in that organization that spoke out is gone. They're no longer on that team. That's why the Houston Texans are a trash organization. And you look at Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, he's gone. Jadeveon Clowney, he's gone. DeAndre Hopkins is gone. Dwayne Brown is gone. Like every powerful Black athlete that had a voice in that locker room is gone. And Deshaun Watson was the last guy left, and they couldn't get rid of him because the contract was not friendly to the team. They had just re-signed him to a long-term deal. They had him locked up for another 6 years and somewhere north of $100 million that they were going to be on the hook for. So they owed him whatever signing bonus plus whatever. So they didn't want to have to pay him and him be on another team. You know what I mean? So that's why this mudslinging started, man. But yeah, I just want to. But what do y'all think about? I heard L-Dub bring it up earlier, man, and I saw. I see he was speaking about it on Twitter. Demetrius Andrade has petitioned to become Jamal Charlo's mandatory.
No ball chance in hell.
Yeah, I hope that happens.
I'm holding out hope, man. I'm holding out hope.
Yeah. I don't.
You better off. You better off getting you. Shit, don't hold your breath, nigga. That's how I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I know. It's an outside shot, man. But you know, I'm an optimist, man. So hopefully that'll happen. I like the fact that Shakur Stevenson and Chris Colbert are engaging with each other. I like that. Not saying a fight is gonna materialize, but I like that.
Al ain't doing business not unless they have to, dog. History proves it. Only if it's a mandatory or a major pay-per-view. That's it.
Right, right. What? Nah. That won't happen. Because Showtime ain't gonna foot the bill, and neither is we know Bob ain't gonna do it.
Hell nah, Bob ain't gonna
do it. But you never know. He could say, Jersey kid, Brooklyn kid, Madison Square Garden, maybe. I don't know. I'm an optimist, man.
Hey, DJ.
I'm a sucker for love, man. What can I say?
Hey, DJ. Bob Aaron was trying to last, not coming last.
He was going a few lasts ago, for sure. Hey, I was gonna say, because I have a history of going hard on this women stuff, right? Like Sergey Kovalev, and I think something else happened too where I went off on the fighter.
Marcus Brown is disgusting.
John Jones. Like, I think the UFC.
Yeah, that one hurt me. That hurt my feelings. John Jones hurt my feelings. Once I read the police report, that hurt my feelings, man. I can't fuck with that type of shit, dog.
It's consistent. So here's what I'm gonna say too. As hard as we go on these men, we need to go hard on these women and these false allegations.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
About to strike a nerve now, Fred. You know the liberals call that victim blaming, Fred. They got a name for it now.
Oh no. I don't see no charges. It's been a month.
Facts.
I don't know when to start. So I'm like, because I was gonna start it Monday. But I'm like, I don't know if that's long enough because I've never been charged or anything like that. I don't know how that goes. But how long do you wait? Like, I'm thinking they're gonna bring charges within a week. You know,
it could be up to a year if they got good lawyers.
My thing is, if you come out and slander somebody's name, something should be. If you keep it a secret,
you should catch a charge for that shit.
So my thing is, if it happened to you, you don't say nothing about it, you don't come out and say nothing, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I feel for you. If you come out and you say some shit, if you're ready to say it, you got to go do something about it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to go get him locked the fuck up or something going on.
I mean, it's sad to say, but a lot of these celebrities and athletes, they're going to have to be part-time porn stars. They're going to have to record every interaction they have with a woman on camera. That's the only way they're going to be able to save themselves.
Yeah.
Like NDAs and video footage, man. So it's going to have to be, unfortunately. You never know. You might be fucking with a girl 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You piss her off one time. That's all it takes. And here you go. You in court with some charges.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle had a skit about that. We all thought it was funny back then, but shit, nowadays guys might not remember the love. Yeah. Oh, do you approve oral? You know, man, we thought it was funny then, but now guys got to really start doing that, man.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott was another one. Ezekiel Elliott. He had the text messages from the girl before he came into the league. The girl was texting him, was like, I'm going to ruin your career. He had broken up with his girlfriend right before the draft from Ohio State. You don't remember that, Fred? Remember he got suspended 6 games of his rookie season because of
no charges. Yeah, no charges.
No charges. And but he still got suspended from the league. There were no charges. He had text messages and everything. The girl, somebody he beat her. He sexually assaulted her. It was a big deal, dog, when he was coming into the league, man. And luckily for him, he had proof, and all the charges and everything were dropped. But she still wasn't charged with anything. It should be more than just filing a false report. You should make these girls swear under oath that this happened. And when it's proven that it didn't happen, perjury charges should ensue.
Defamation.
Like, yeah, that's a civil suit. These girls ain't got no money.
Yeah.
They ain't got no money.
Yeah, I came
money, man. So what good is suing them gonna do?
See, I came back in here to ask you guys. Did any of you guys watch the Porter Way podcast with Bud? No, man. It was
Catch me up to it because I didn't watch it. Catch up.
Well, I mean, Bud wasn't on there long. They didn't really get too much into the fight per se. That dude, Ant, Porter's friend, the big black dude, Ant, he was real with Bud. He told Bud, I think Bob got in your way. I think you missed out on about 75 mil. You know what I'm saying? He told Bud that.
He said what?
Ant told Bud, I think Bob Arum, you fucked up, and I think you missed out on about 75 million still fucking with Bob on that last contract. Because I was gonna be real with you, tell you straight up. Bud kind of, Bud kind of laughed it off, but he explained the pay-per-view thing too, which I think you guys might know a little more on this. But so Bud was saying that he thinks a lot of it has to do with it being on ESPN Plus. And from a personal standpoint, I can say myself, I have a Fire Stick. I don't have cable at all. I have a Fire Stick. I do my thing on there. But I was gonna buy the pay-per-view because I was like, I'm gonna put money in Porter and Bud's pocket. This is an awesome fight. I don't mind cashing out 60 or 70, whatever. And I went to do it on there, and I had to buy ESPN Plus for the month, set that shit up, and then pay full price for the shit. Or I could get a bundle and buy ESPN Plus for the year and pay a discounted price like $50 or $60 on the pay-per-view. And even going through that, me as a fan, I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I'm gonna go find another copy somewhere else. You feel me? And so I can kind of see the frustration where, like, with the Showtime and with the Fox stuff, it's old school pay-per-view. You go down to a certain channel, you buy it, there it is. You know what I mean? And so I was wondering, other than the Wilder Fury pay-per-views, do any of those ESPN Plus pay-per-views in boxing sell that much?
Oh, I'm glad you said boxing. Yeah,
UFC different. UFC got it on lock.
The reason that's capped is because the UFC has no problem selling pay-per-views, and they fight on that same. They fight on that same app. It's capped, man. He's talking about the older people, the people in their 50s and 60s who don't know how to use technology. That's who he's talking about.
But with UFC, if you watch UFC, that's the only place you can watch it. Like with boxing, it's here, it's Showtime, it's Fox, it's DAZN, it's but UFC, if you're a UFC fan, you're buying that. You've been bought it as soon as they pair it up, and that's the only way you're ever gonna watch UFC pay-per-view. So, UFC fans aren't even really like Bellator fans and PFL. They stick to the UFC brand.
That ain't true.
No, not true.
I watch it all. I watch everything. But
only reason I still have Showtime is because of Bellator. It ain't because of boxing. Only reason I still have Showtime is because of Bellator.
Shout out to DJ and DB, man. MMA for Dummies, man. That was one of the best shows we had on Thursday nights. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I've been watching MMA since I had to rent them shits from the fucking video store from the Chinaman back in the day. So I've been watching that. I've been up on that. But I'll say, like, hardcore UFC fans, the hardcore ones, they feel like UFC is the NBA, everything else is semi. Even Bellator. People think that Bellator get the leftovers. You know what I mean? Whoever's the champion Bellator can't beat the UFC champ. Like, this is a narrative in the community of MMA. So, yes, hardcore MMA fans will watch both. Hardcore UFC fans won't watch that other shit. So, I mean, at least that's from, like, me and my group of friends, people I know that are deep in it. But with boxing, it's like, for me, sometimes I don't even know till damn near the week of the fight. Like, wait, who's carrying this one? It's DAZN? Okay, never mind. Oh, it's the easy one? Okay, it's free. Like, because I know the free shit on ESPN does good. When it's free, when you just got to turn on ESPN and watch the shit, a couple Loma fights and Bud fights. But I'm saying, other than Fury and Wilder, does boxing do well pay-per-view wise on the ESPN Plus app compared to a Showtime pay-per-view, Fox pay-per-view, or DAZN maybe even? Do you guys have any insight on that?
Boxing don't do well on pay-per-view, period.
Period. And
Period.
you want to know why?
Kyle still got the numbers. Kyle still got the numbers I sent him the other day. And I don't know if you really looked at the list, Kyle, but boxing is so far down the list when it comes to pay-per-view sales. So far, unless your name is Mayweather. Unless your name is Mayweather, even Canelo's getting outsold by Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal. They sold more pay-per-views than Canelo's last fight.
And that
Believe it or not.
But I think Canelo Plant sold more than the rematch, right, with Kobe and Usman?
No, it did not.
No, it didn't. No, they did 1.3 million worldwide. They did 700,000 just in America. They did 1.3 worldwide.
UFC?
Yeah, UFC. Usman and Covington too. They did over 1.3 million buys worldwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
boxing,
so I guess
it's so far down the list, man. It ain't even funny.
So I was mostly asking that question to see if does Bud have a point, because Bud was talking about the sales. He sells out arenas. Like his live gate is always pretty high. His fans travel. So is it just the ESPN structure as far as like other than that Wilder Fury trilogy shit? Is there any UFC pay-per-views? I mean, ESPN pay-per-views in Top Rank that sell?
Did Bud did his fight look like Tyson Fury's and Deontay Wilder's?
No.
Absolutely. Okay then. That's the answer to your question, my boy.
And Kyle, you spoke
Fury
about
Wilder didn't do shit, and Fury and the other little tune-up he had didn't do shit. I don't think Loma's pay-per-views do shit.
No,
that's really all you can compare.
See, you got to remember, those fights that you're speaking of right now, Mex, was strictly ESPN app and ESPN. But the pay-per-views with Wilder and Fury, you could get it on Fox or ESPN pay-per-view.
Oh, they were on both platforms?
Yeah, they were on both platforms. That did make a difference. And when you like you had a little difficulty with ESPN app. I'm in my 50s, and I was telling DJ this last night. I still think it's demographics, because see, UFC and MMA period. I mean, it's a younger crowd of fans. It's more mainstream with the younger crowd than boxing is, in my opinion, from what I know. But people in my age group and older, they ain't trying to figure out how to do all that technology stuff, push it up to the television, mirror it to the television and all that kind of stuff. So Bud might have a point there. I thought about it when he said it. I watched that same interview, and I think he may have a point. I could be wrong. He could be wrong. But I'm just knowing people that I know that's into boxing, that's not tech savvy. They don't have it. See, my age group, we didn't grow up with all that technology. We had to learn it. You guys' age group, you grew up with that technology. It's like, second nature to you. So it makes a difference.
I mean, even with that point, I mean, I knew what I was doing. I went to what I was doing. But the structure that they have of buying this shit I was just like, what the fuck? I can't just buy the fucking pay-per-view and that's it. One shot, we done. I have to buy this and then sign up my shit and then pay again or buy a year subscription. It's like, I'm not trying to do all that. I'm trying to buy one fucking pay-per-view, watch it today, whatever, and I'm done.
And you done.
Like,
and see, that's what Fox with the Wilder and Fury fight, Fox gave you that option to just be one and done.
Yeah. He in that same Porter way, he also Porter also addressed his father's thing. And honestly, I could say, I mean, I was right here with everybody. Kenny Porter, a bitch for that, blah, 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 blah. But I will say, from his perspective, he did kind of clear it up where it was understandable as far as their relationship. Still not agreeing. Even his boys told him, I think that, I'm not agreeing with his comments in the ring and whatnot. They told Porter, especially Ant, told him, like, I wasn't cool with that shit, But Porter was explaining how he's never been knocked down per se. He's like, yeah, with Earl, my hand touched, but no one's ever sat me on my ass. He's like, in my whole career, you know. And
Adrian Broner sat him on his ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
him
yeah,
say that, but I thought about that Agent Broner thing too.
yeah. I think he might have forgot that CTE, man. But I think
that's battered woman syndrome, man. His dad been abusing him for so long, man.
He suppressed that memory. Yeah.
But you know, some people know about it. Not all of us know about, but you know, Kenny Porter has a issue with his childhood losing his younger brother in a car accident. You know, when they were trying to cross the street. So he's been very protective, family-wise, since then, and so his dynamics of how his closest with the family and how he wants to be protective and wants to be authoritative and all that. It's, you know, it's going to be different from probably the average guy because of what he's gone through. So it's I'm not saying what he did was right, because I tell you all day long that he was wrong for what he said. He never should have come out of his mouth like that about his son, who has helped him live his dream as well. But
being said,
as far as the stoppage, I didn't agree with it at the time, but I wasn't upset about it, and I didn't have a real problem with it, because I mean, he's never seen his son knocked down twice consecutively like that, and never seen him stumble a little bit before he gets up. So I mean, and like Sean has been saying since that very night that he was getting hit clean, and he wasn't used to that. He had that happen.
On that podcast, he did get a little more into detail about that. He made it. Sean Porter made it clear that he believes he could have continued, so he doesn't obviously agree with the stoppage. But he also said about Terrence Crawford hitting him because when he was talking about, he said Crawford might be the hardest puncher he's faced, and they were bringing up Spence obviously, and he said that Crawford's punches just felt like they just stung, like every punch stung, and it built up throughout the fight where it wasn't like he just got hit and it kind of like the pain kind of went away and could get back. Like he just all the punches adding up hurt, like they were like rocks in his hands type shit. As far as the sting on Crawford punches.
Love Gate.
And he's not the first guy to say that either. There's a guy that has has sparred with Earl and Crawford about 2 or 3 years ago. It might have been 2 years ago. He mentioned. The difference between Earl. I'm breaking. Am I breaking up?
Yep.
Can y'all hear me?
You going over that bad spot, Centos?
Yeah, I'm in Kentucky. He said the same thing, but with similar words, that Earl's punches are heavy. He's like heavy-handed, but you know, it's like that all the time. He said, but with Bud, he set traps for you, and I can't remember the guy's name, who it was, but he said set traps for you, and he said his punches are like shock. He said they got like a shock to them, you know, and what they go through you. So I remember when the guy said it. So when I heard Sean say what he said, it didn't shock me when he said it. I was like, well, I've heard that before, you know, basically.
Yeah, Sean also talked about him and his dad reflecting after the fight, I guess being up on the penthouse, and his dad pretty much apologized. And Sean Porter told him, don't worry about it, and kind of told him just soak in the moment. He's like, man, without you, we wouldn't even be in this penthouse room. You know, he said that him and his dad never talked about championships, never talked about money his whole career, that they just one fight to the next. So he kind of doubled down on his other sentiments as far as like, I guess it was never their plan to be this good. They just kind of took it on a whim and ended up here. So I put in the comments, I'm pretty sure he'll never see him, but I said I think it would be dope as fuck if he had his dad come on an episode of The Porter Way and kind of do like a review of his career, so to say, you know, maybe how he first started, his big fights, couple background stories, amateur days, and kind of make it an hour and a half.
Did Ant respond like in detail, or he just said that he didn't approve of it?
He was trying to be nice, and he said that. He said, I'm not trying to disrespect your dad. You got
to tell him.
There was a moment, actually, now that you're saying that, there's a moment when Bud was on, because Ant and I forgot the other dude's name, the white dude's name. they were kind of throwing little jabs at him, you know, not heavy hand, not disrespectful, but kind of like, oh, what'd you do? You know, kind of about Bud knocking out Porter. And Bud even said, "Damn, Sean, why you let him talk to you like that, man?" And
said that?
Yeah, Bud said that. He's like, "Damn, Sean, why you let him talk to you like that?" And they all start laughing. And Ant's like, "That's my boy, man." He's like, "But can't nobody else talk to him like that." And then they all got their laughs out. And dude was like, "Oh," because Ant was like, he's like, "Yeah, that's my boy. I'm gonna tell him the real. I ain't no yes man." And then everyone calmed down. And then Sean was like, "Hey, Bud, you know, when all the cameras are off, yeah, he is a yes man." I was like, and then Ant was like, "Nah, don't believe it. Don't say that about me." You know, I'm like, I think it was.
Yeah, you got to tell him about that Kenny Porter shit, man. I mean, that's one thing. I'll fill you in on Kenny and our relationship. That's one thing I never was a yes man. You know, I'm not gonna get into the personal stuff.
That's the problem they got. That's the problem they got.
I never, man. Kenny confided in me with a lot of shit, and I'll never disclose that shit. But I'm just saying, it's I never was a yes man. I can't. I don't know how. I've been independent my whole life, and I just think that Sean should have drew the line in his voice, not in Fred's voice, but in Sean's voice. Like, hey, I didn't approve of you saying that shit, because the world thinks Sean is a 34-year-old child.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? They don't think he's a man.
He addressed he had like a good 5-6 minutes on it. He talked about this can't be the first time he's ever told his dad no about anything ever in his whole life since a child, about the whole training situation. And he said he knows that caused like a lot of friction because since the moment he was a kid, he's never told his dad no ever. And this is the first time he ever did about training because he felt he needed to save his body for Bud. He talked about, he gave like a pretty good detailed kind of look into it from a different view. And I kind of saw it differently too. After I heard that, I said, you know what? Like, I still don't agree with him stopping it. I mean, saying what he said, like, but I could kind of see, because he said that me and my dad lost composure when that shit happened. He said, I did as a fighter because I was disappointed in myself. I didn't know how this was happening. And his dad, he's like, my dad's never seen me in that predicament, being knocked down twice. I'm already toward the end of my career. But
that's why that's why you the trainer, though. That's why you the trainer. See, the trainer is supposed to be able to keep their composure. They're the goddamn
when you're in that situation, are you a father first or a trainer first?
Man, you're a trainer in that situation.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? You done trained this kid his whole fucking life.
Yeah.
The motherfucker get knocked down, go through some adversity, you say, oh, fuck it. Come on, man. Give me a fucking break, man. Listen, dog, I know a lot of trainers. Listen, I know a lot of trainers. I know a lot of trainers. I know a lot of fighters, bro. Your trainer has to be the one you can go to. When a fighter don't think he can win, he got to be able to look at his trainer and say, okay, nigga, get your shit together. We're gonna make it out to this fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what the trainer is for.
Yeah.
The trainer ain't supposed to lose their composure. If you look at the difference in corners as it pertains to that fight. Look at the confidence that Bomac, Red, and Saul had versus the confidence that Kenny Porter had. You know what I'm saying? When somebody yelled out like that, blood was down. Bomac was like, "Go handle your business." You know what I'm saying? Like, go after him. Yeah.
Go after him. I hate to cut you off, Kyle, but now that you mentioned that, just reminded me. Was that illegal that Ward talked to Bud and gave him his opinion that he was down? Because I know Ward works for the network. Is that like an unwritten rule or is that a technical rule?
Really?
Ask Tyson Fury about them telling him that was a punch and not a headbutt.
Wait, time out. Andre Ward told him he might be down?
Yeah, so that clip I sent you when he was talking to someone else and ignoring Bomac, and he was like, what? I'm down? How? He was talking to Andre Ward across the ring. And then he turned to Bomac and he said we down, that we not up.
Wow.
Because Bomac was like, listen to me, Bud. Listen to me.
And then what did Bomac say?
Because Bomac was trying to get his attention, and Bud was looking across the ring at Ward, and Bomac was in his ear.
I did see that.
And then he came back and he told Bomac, they said we down. And then Bomac was kind of like, why don't you just turn it up then? Let's go. Because he was ignoring him. He's like, bud, listen to me.
Yeah,
go after him.
Yeah, but that just
and then he got right up and the round started and they knocked down Sean within the first 20 seconds. Whatever.
Let me make this point for Fred, because I know where he's gonna go.
Okay.
And this is why I say that they can't make it happen in the championship rounds.
I was, and you know why?
I know you, Fred.
Yeah, thank you. I seen it in camp. Like, I remember sitting Kenny down. One of our last conversations we ever had. Right. I says, Kenny, do you think you need help? Word for word. We're sitting on a bench. You know those weight benches that you sit on, that you do bench press on? I'm giving y'all a visual. He has a beautiful gym. He got the height. It was in between the hyperbaric chamber and the ring. And I sat down. I was like, Kenny, you don't think you need help? No, I can do everything on my own. I tell people what to do. Oh, okay. You know, you could, when you see Sean training, you can see what Kenny brings to the table. I'm not taking away from Kenny, but he's not an expert at the skills. Like when he's training with Kenny, he trains at the same tempo. That's not 12 rounds of boxing. You know what I mean? 12 at the A level, you got to change speeds, you got to change tempos, you got to set traps. Like, they don't really set traps and all that, because once you gauge Sean's speed, like Terrence Crawford did, he's gonna run into things. You know what I mean? And me seeing him spar like skilled boxers, you could see the holes in Sean Porter's game. Like that. He does that shit, and then he goes. That don't work against a guy that's been to the Olympics. You saw it in the Ugas fight, and I saw him spar Russian. It was a good sparring. He didn't beat. He dominated Sean from a tactical standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, Sean would do that. He would clinch, turn him, bat, right hand. Sean would, you know what I mean? And Sean would have to. His go-to is the overhand right. If he missed the overhand right, he's gonna lose the fight. You know what I mean? At that level, not like B's and C's and D's, but at the A level, if he can't connect that overhand right, because that's
but he got the backup because he got the head coming after.
Oh yeah,
he got the head coming.
the head coming first. The head is coming first, but I can see the holes. Like, and I know Kenny has an ego, so you can't say, Kenny, you can't fucking train this guy shit. So you gotta, you know, and but that was the hole that I saw, and that's how I knew he couldn't beat Earl. I knew without I was 100% sure that he couldn't beat Earl, and I was 100% sure he couldn't beat Terrence Crawford, because I knew rounds 9 through 12, Sean is gonna get tired, and he doesn't have a plan B. I know that, and so, but me just having
and maybe that's why his daddy stopped the fight, Fred.
His dad knew what you knew. We can't blame the man now. You just said it. You ain't even his dad.
Right. He was just
they had no plan B. They said, well shit, that didn't work. Fuck it.
He was just
Fred, if you was training your little man and you knew he had them holes in his game and he was fighting someone like Crawford, you just gonna let him get knocked the fuck out in front of the whole world?
Man,
you're gonna be like, come on, son, you gotta take the L. You know, you live to fight another day.
Man, I'm gonna keep him up like Kyle. Keep him awake. You gotta make it a 2-minute round. Hey, what's up, Mr. Henderson? What you got?
Fred, I'm happy y'all talking about this, because I saw your video earlier and I couldn't wait to ask you, but I forgot.
Oh, please.
So if you're Sean in that instance, how would you have handled your father?
Equal or greater force. Equal or greater force. That's the only thing I know how to do. Like, I would have been very hard on Kenny. I was like, what? You're blaming me? I definitely would have corrected him. You're the reason. My skill set is the reason why you're standing next to me. What are you talking about? My preparation.
Mm.
My talent. Your talent didn't get us here. My talent got us here. You are my trainer.
Right.
You know, and the fact, see, I know Kenny. I know Kenny very, very well. And I know how he controls things, you know, and the fact that he was saying, I'm going to go to breakfast, he's basically saying, I control Sean. He's not leaving me. He's not going to be mad at me. And he says, we're going to have breakfast tomorrow. You know, that's a control mechanism. That's like a battered woman syndrome, you know, and I'm willing to bet you, I didn't see it yet, but I'm willing to bet Sean told the story in a passive voice.
Yeah. I mean, Sean's a beta. You can tell.
Yeah.
By nature.
Yes. See, he wasn't in front of his words, right? He was like, he wasn't in front of, he was like pretending to be very calculated and docile and controlled, right?
Yeah.
That's the reaction that Kenny has created in him. You know?
But I will say that Sean did take responsibility when he said that pretty much his dad tried to get him to train, and he told his dad he wasn't, and his dad got mad, and he said, saying, you have to, this big fight. And Sean's like, no, I'm not going to do that drill. I'm not going to run that extra. I'm not doing that. And I guess that was their gripe. And Sean, in his mind, said, I need to save my body. I'm not recovering as fast now that I'm older. I'm gonna need everything I need for the fight, and I'm not doing these extra drills. And then I guess after everything, his dad told him, like, that's why I put you through the fire so that you can deal with situations and not whatever. But
Sean is not prepared for a boxer. He can't beat an A-level boxer.
He's an athlete. He's a great athlete.
A great athlete. I think he could have played in the NFL. I think he could have did all that rugby in Australia. Yeah, you know. But he's just not skilled enough. And I saw it. Like, you can, if you seen him spar, you can see like if you know what like an Olympic fighter looks like an Olympic fighter doesn't get rushed. It's like Chris Paul. Like, it don't care what type of defense you put on Chris Paul.
Right.
He's gonna, okay, you got me for the first 2 minutes of the first quarter. We're cool. But you know what? I'm still going to shoot 48 to 52%. I'm still going to get 9 assists. I'm still going to get 3 steals. Sean is not like that. You know, he becomes Russell Westbrook. Everything got to be at the front of the rim. Everything got to be at the front of the rim. You steal the ball from me, I'm going in for the dunk. That's the mentality that they have. And at the A level, you're not. An Olympian's just going to half step you. Okay, that don't work. I'm going to turn you. Until you get tired and you start making these overhand right mistakes, I'm going to jab you right in between, and I'm going to turn you. I'm going to relocate. I'm going to go to the other side of the ring. You going to follow me because that's all you know how to do. And I'm going to jab you, turn you. And when you stay there, because you're going to get tired and frustrated, I'm coming down with my hammer, you know? And these are things that Sean never really, really learned. I think, like, I think he's an exceptional frame. Like when you see Sean spar against like a guy that's competing with him, he looks great, but you can still see the holes. Like he don't have a jab. His jab doesn't change speed. He don't have an up jab. You know what I mean? He don't turn you, and while you're turning, he jabs you. You know, like you can always find Sean in the ring. Like Sean ain't gonna hide. He ain't a guy that you got like you got a game plan for. Nah. It's the same Sean every fight. He don't set traps.
I feel like those first 3 rounds, he was doing shit that I've never really seen him do. Like a lot of the pivoting he was doing, he was trying to kind of coax Bud into the corner, even though Bud wasn't falling for it. But then, like right when the fire hit, he went right back to old Sean, head down, and it just forgot everything.
He did that against Ugas for 12 rounds.
Yeah, he did fight off the back.
I think he lost that fight.
Yeah, he lost that fight. I think he lost that fight big, but I mean like 7-5, 8-4. But
yeah.
Because he couldn't. The reason why, because he knew that wasn't gonna work. Ugas is an Olympian, right? So he know that shit. And then Sean wasn't even landing that much. You know, like it was kind of like deceiving. Like he has the double jab. I'm telling you, Sean is like a Derrick James away from dominating the welterweight division. I ain't gonna even lie. if Derrick James could have got to him at like the 8th fight of his career, and and Kenny Porter inspiring him and pushing him, and oh man, I think Sean would have been very, very good.
Yo, Fred, let me say this. You just made a great point there. What's up to everybody?
What's up?
What up, though?
Hey, what's up with it?
Not much, bro. I was just gonna say, this is what I was talking about the other night with him being his father and him being his trainer. You know what I'm saying? And these fathers not separating themselves, because some of these fathers not built to be in them positions. You feel what I'm saying? And Kenny is one of them. See, Fred talked about who he know, which is Kenny, and his mentality, how he controls Sean, and how he's, how that's played a part. I think his athleticism allowed him to overachieve as a amateur, and Kenny got a lot of respect and clout off that, like he knew what the hell he was doing. But when it came to Kenny working with other fighters, he only dabbled. Remember when he said he worked with Earl Spence, he wanted to try to attach himself to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was actually like when he talked, when I think Earl finished somebody, and Kenny tell that story about how he looked up and said something, in order for him to knock him out, and he knocked him out or some shit, like he was super close and taught him a lot of shit. Kenny got a lot of clout off of Sean's amateur wins. We've all heard about Sean's amateur accolades. And I think, like I said again, him winning the titles the times he won them was an element of timing. It was also, his overachieving and his great athleticism, but it's also timing as well. And we saw when he got the belt, he ran for a fight before Earl took the belt from him because he knew Earl was going to take the belt from him. You feel me? And I think he was up on Sean. I think he was up on Bud quite simply because he was afraid of Bud. He knew he couldn't run up in there with that shit, and he was trying shit, and it was actually working. Because Bud was expecting for Bull in the China shop, go ahead, take a half step back, and do what the hell he was gonna do, which he ended up doing later. But Sean, him and K Diddy, they was afraid of Bud before they fought him. You know what I'm saying? There's a healthy fear and respect you have for your opponent, and then it's a bunch of ass kissing you have for your opponent. And Sean was looking for the bag. He wanted to be a commentator, and he was looking for the bag and a way out. And like I said again, he knew he was going to be a gatekeeper after this. He had to retire, and then his daddy just embarrassed the fuck out of him, and there was no way to come back from it. Any other, at some point, as a man, at some point, the buck has to stop. You feel what I'm saying? And Sean didn't have enough heart to embarrass his daddy right there.
Well, shit. How many sons would have a heart to embarrass their dad? You know what I'm saying? That's still your father.
At some point, not Kenny, because not Kenny and Sean, because Sean bought a house across the street from him. So that's asking something from him that he ain't gonna do. Any motherfucker that buy a house across the street from their daddy ain't gonna never stand up to him. And Kenny knew that. That's why he doing the way he doing.
A17, that ain't true, bro.
Shit, bro. This boy bought a house across the street from his daddy, and what was his excuse? I thought it would be cool. Man, get your ass out of here, bro. Every time he fuck, his daddy can hear him. Stop, bro. He can't even bring no outside pussy to the house without Kenny looking. Boy, who the hell is that? That ain't your wife. Boy, get the hell on, man. Stop, bro. That boy ain't his own man. And ask Bud, hey man, Bud did his thing. You feel what I'm saying? Kenny fucked him off because he really supposed to get full glory for that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can never determine what the hell happens in the future. Like I say all the time, I keep screaming at Corrales and Castillo. You never know what the hell is gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? If we pause that fight and I ask you how it end, and you never seen it, you be like, shit, he finna go out. You feel me? So you never really know what's gonna happen. So that's that's the only caveat to that. Bud did what the fuck he was supposed to do. But at the end of the day, man, Sean really it just proves that some of these fathers, man, don't need to be in them positions. You got to be able to separate the two. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be able to remove yourself and put yourself in the proper position and trust somebody. And Kenny's never done that.
But as a fighter, you got to learn how to check your pops too. You feel me? Like Floyd checked his pops, Danny checked his pops. Like when they was getting out of line, hey, calm down, man, doing too much. Tio can't check his. You feel me? Like Tio will never check senior. Never.
That shit's embarrassing at this.
At that age.
Yeah, but he got.
He's 24.
Yeah, and he got crackhead type shit though, man. Like, no, I'm being dead ass. Like only crackheads go over the top like that. I'm being honest.
I would hate to see him drunk or on something, man, because that'd be.
Shit, that's it. I mean, that's how you been seeing him every time. He always on something. What the hell you mean? He always on it.
Like you don't go over the top. Say I ask him a question twice. Why are you asking me the question twice? What do you mean? Like,
hey, speaking of going over the top and fathers, I know this is not in your realm and y'all probably don't give a fuck about this fight, but I will say there was a virtual press conference with Tommy Fury and Jake Paul with Tyson and his dad there. And his dad told Jake Paul, my son's going to knock you out and bend your girlfriend over in front of you.
Oh,
damn. Damn.
I was like, Jake Paul kind of just laughed it off, but I was like, yo. And Tommy's sitting there just meek. You could tell Tommy's debated out the two between Tyson and his pops. You feel me? Like, he just sits there and kind of chuckles and doesn't say much. Like, at a time, you got to be like, at least put the hand, like, hey, chill out.
That's
man.
his half brother, right? Half brother ain't his full brother, right?
Yeah.
I think it's half.
Yeah, half brother, man. He went back and accepted it. Hey, to this day, I got to see who you are, man. I don't know if I know who you are. So,
yeah, you know, he probably slept with a cousin or something. You know how they do shit.
Hey, them gypsies, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, Fred,
I
ain't gonna lie though. I had Sean like within the first 3 rounds. I think I had it. I watched the fight twice. I had Sean up in the first 3.
Shit, he was up 5-4 before he went in there and got knocked out on the cool, and it was the same thing. Hey, man, the same thing with Canelo, the same thing with Tank. They corners got in their ass, and they went in there and turned it up a level and got the trash out of the ring with them. That's the same thing, man.
I had Bud up 6-3 with the 8th being close, which could have been a 5-4, and the 3rd being, but I gave the 3rd to Sean. But I mean, I had it that way. I had Sean taking the odds, and then Bud's taking the evens, and then after 6, I had Bud taking everything.
Hey,
but
Fred,
with the 8th being close.
Hey, Fred, this is a good thing. This is a good thing for you to break down one day. Proper scoring of a fight, because generally, right? Somebody else made it a point too. You know, like Canelo really only throws power punches. You know what I'm saying? He's not really a jabber. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
So Canelo can land, let's say, 6 out of, let's say, 18 of those power punches. You feel me? And win a round where a motherfucker will land, let's say, 15 jabs on him and maybe 2 or 3 power punches. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Those power punches and who throwing them will have so much influence that, you know, people will score that as, you know, them winning the round. Now, we know clean and effective punching, ring generalship, few other things, you know, come into play. But generally, defense. But generally what we see, right, only things that are presented to the casual boxing fan, what are the punch stats, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And they even play with those. So I think it's important, you know, especially like the gentleman was saying earlier, you guys getting together in a conference and all of that. You feel me? I think that that's important, but I think also when you grab that audience, having things of substance to go over. I mean, we all got our favorite fighters and reasons why we think they're gonna win, so on and so forth, and that's cool to fill a show with. But these philosophical things or the intricacies of boxing, you know what I'm saying, with great minds like yourself, you know, let's say Kurt, let's say Blue Blood, BFTV, you know what I mean? Maybe we can all get on the same type of page too, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to those things, or have more of the casuals that check in, look for those things. So, you know, all that bullshit that we get as far as the announcers, or, you know, not knowing what to look for and letting people tell you what to look for, we can eliminate all that.
Well, watch it on mute.
Announcers don't matter when you got Reggie Owens doing the play-by-play, or you got Kyle Davis doing the play-by-play on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? The commentators don't even matter. You dig what I'm saying? There's other outlets that we have out here where we don't even have to listen to ESPN talk.
I think that with the judging panel, as far as the ones that actually they're judging, I think they need to have access to a TV with about 5, 6 different angles so they can see it on a screen. Because if they're looking from underneath the bottom rope, I can see how they miss certain things or certain parts of the fight or certain punches. Because if you're only on one side of the ring and they over there, you got to kind of like try to see what the fuck is going on. I think they need the same shit that the broadcast has, where I can switch this corner camera, top view camera, and I can get the best angle every time the fight, anywhere the fight's going on, so they can get better judging. Because I don't understand how we still doing it like back in the day where they sitting damn near under the ring trying to judge a fucking fight.
Because I mean, we got the technology. I mean, all the technology that they use in football, we got the technology to where they can remove their ass and actually have technology do the scoring. But that remove the human element and would also remove the motherfuckers from making the money the way they want to make the money. You did?
Yeah, but even having them up in the booth on screens watching the fight, away from everybody, away from commentary, away from the crowd, probably be a better way of judging with all the camera angles they could possibly get.
Facts. That's not having a governing body, though. You know what I mean? To be able to present things to make changes to the game. See, the NFL and those other organizations, they got governing bodies and, you know, committees as to where they got to submit that shit. And I'm sure boxing does, but it's not anything that's put on the forefront to where a motherfucker, you know, is forcing that shit every year.
I like how you bring that up about changes not being done in boxing, because on one hand, I feel like there's definitely some that do. But on the other hand, I kind of love that shit because I feel like boxing is probably one of the only, if the only sport where it's kind of easier to compare past generations with this one, because really not much has changed other than maybe the gloves. I mean, there's not much other rules that have changed or other things that have gone into it. So you can look at someone that fought in the 60s, 50s and be like, well, this is his skill set versus someone today. Really all that changed was the fucking round, 15 to 12.
Right.
I mean,
the only reason I say that is because, you know, we'll have a great fight. You know, like this weekend, it was a great fight. Sands Kenny this past weekend, let's keep it a buck. The card was shitty, but that was a good fight between them two. You know what I'm saying? That's just keeping it a buck. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? When you see fuckery on the scorecards, you know, of a good fight, you know what I mean? I mean, Canelo and Caleb was a decent fight. It was a decent fight. May not have been great. The atmosphere was great because what was on the line. The fight itself was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? But when you have fuckery from the cards and things of that nature, you be thinking like, damn, man, if they would just advance this shit, you know, I don't want to be lied to. I can accept the result, but it's being lied to while it's going on. You know what I'm saying? You continuously being lied to. You're being lied to by the promoters about the matchup. You're being lied to about the cards and what the scores is and shit. You know what I'm saying? That like at some point, you know, some advances would bring more truth and I think more eyes to it, because just as you say, some of the archaic shit keeps us in, you know, like baseball. Before they made some changes, you know, their numbers was down because everything is advancing and you kind of staying stuck like the UFC.
Well, how would y'all feel about open scoring in boxing? You think it's a good idea or a bad idea?
I think that's bad for the fighters. That's bad. Add Austin Trout.
Yeah, Austin Trout. Yeah, that changed it.
Yeah. I think you think you would get more fights often where someone thinks they're up and they run away, like De La Hoya Trinidad, or you think you would get more fights that people know they got to turn it up and get at it?
I think you would get more Austin Trouts. You muted, Kyle, but I think you would get more Austin Trouts. You know what I mean? Like a motherfucker know they down, and then oh shit, I got to go in here and do something and go get knocked out. It'll fuck up game plans and shit, and strategy. To me,
I like how they do. Like the only thing I like about the amateurs is that you can see the scores from each round.
Yeah, open scoring. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you think that would work in the pros? After every round, the score gets announced on the jumbo screen for the whole crowd to see.
Absolutely, because then there ain't no way to rob nobody. You can't.
There ain't no way.
Rob a, but you can rob a nigga, but we know who we can see how this shit going from the gate. Like, oh, okay. And so a nigga know he got to knock somebody out. It ain't like no guessing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If the scores is up, you go, oh shit, I got to get this motherfucker out of here.
But the suspense, you know, the suspense of boxing as well. When you got that close fight, when you got that, you know, nip and tuck, you don't know, go down to the 12th round, somebody take over the 12th round, you waiting on, you know, that suspense thing, you got to think that take away from some of the drama of boxing if you got the numbers up there.
or at least the first 6 rounds.
Okay, I like that, Fred.
The first 6.
The first 6, and that way you have an idea of how the judges are scoring the fight. You know.
Yeah. The style of judging.
Yeah, what they like, what they don't like, you know, or the first 4 rounds, you know, and that way the fighters be like, okay, well, the judges is going more for the boxer this fight, so I got to engage, you know.
I
don't know.
I mean, but the tricky thing about it is you hear most boxers say like the hardest opponents to knock out are the ones that aren't trying to get knocked out. You know, he's playing defense the whole time. So it's like when you end up in that situation where you might be up, you know, X amount of rounds to X, and you just defensive the whole time, and dude's trying to knock you out because he has to, but you just gonna chase somebody that's not trying to get hit for probably, you know, 3 rounds, last 3 rounds or something.
Right.
Because I mean, like in the situation with Bud, if Sean gets out that round, you have open scoring. You know it's almost impossible for you to win the fight on the cards. You're gonna have to try to knock him out the next 2 rounds. Bud could have just played it safe and back foot, jab, back foot, jab, back foot. You know what I mean? It could have been ugly.
Yeah, right. You're right.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna give someone else a chance to get up on here, man. I appreciate y'all again.
Yeah, we
Keep
getting out.
watching.
We getting out of here, man.
Yeah,
Steve-
I'm gonna dip too. Holla at you boys, man. Kyle, you coming on?
Hell no.
I seen your fat ass eating. Look like you finna go do that again and lay it down.
Yeah, Kyle done.
Hey, Kyle, what's up with your channel? You just put it on and then you leave?
So what happens is most times I give you about an hour, right? Then Centos takes over. That's how it goes. So originally my show was only an hour or 2 hours, right? But then Centos was on the road and he used to get sleepy as a motherfucker. So he was like, "Hey man, you keep it going. Can you keep it going?" So that's how the show goes on for like 13 hours a day.
Wait a minute, you gotta do a better Centos voice. You gotta do a better Centos voice before you go, man.
Look here, man. Look at it. Look at it, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, man. Look what I'm saying though. Cause look what I'm saying though. You ain't listening. Man, the dude already, man. I'm trying. Look, the dude already.
I'm out, man. This boy a fool, man.
You gonna have to
Shout out,
put on that shit,
Salute, man. Say, man, he a fool, man. And y'all was clean as hell when y'all did the Porter shit, man. Y'all was clean. I wanted to beam in, but I was on the move and I didn't have my shit together. But salute to y'all. Y'all was clean as hell, bro. I know Sean looked at that and probably bit his lip. Nah, motherfuckers.
Hey, listen. I got some. I'm in the talks with one of my artists to make a shirt for me and Fred and shit. And that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be me and Fred on there, with our Porter shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. I'm buying it. Fuck you mean? Even out the trunk, I'm buying it. Salute to y'all, man. 2 hours early is back. What y'all gonna do, man?
Oh man, we gonna.
Yeah, I'll holler at you, man. I hopped into your show last time. There was only 2 dudes talking, and he was on for like 4 hours, 5 hours. I was like,
you gotta join the panel though, Max. You gotta join the panel.
Yeah, I'm hopping in the next time. It was definitely a conversation I was trying to get in on, and I couldn't. I was trying to join, but no one was there to add me, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna listen. And you know what I mean?
I probably fucked it up that night. I ain't gonna fuck it up tonight because I'm not going live tonight. Because I ain't gonna have no sleep as is. So fuck that.
Hey man, I'm gonna see y'all. Y'all be safe out there, man. Enjoy life.
Appreciate you.
Right.
Mr. Henderson, any final words? Mr. Henderson?
Yeah, Fred. Cambosis and Teo. What you got?
Man, Teo's a talented motherfucker, man. As much as I think he's a racist. I think he's everything. I think his dad is a piece of shit. But he's talented, man. He's explosive. I think he's gonna go right through him. Cambosis. I think I'm not gonna say he's gonna miss weight on the first attempt.
To drop the belts.
Well, he might make the weight on the second attempt.
You ain't gotta drop all the belts though. Some belts you ain't gotta drop. The IBF might be leaving him though. But I don't know, man. But you know, shit, he got a couple of days to get her done.
Oh,
Hey,
today is tomorrow.
I mean, he got all day to get it. He'll get it done. They got sign suits and shit like that. It ain't COVID where you can't go no fucking place, so he'll be all right. Hey, Miss Henderson.
Yes, sir.
Macaroni and cheese, yams. Do they touch on your plate?
Yo, this is funny. All right, so, all right. Yo, this is funny as shit. They both work. So this is my answer. I enjoy when I'm towards the end of my plate, when I'm towards the end of my mac and cheese and the end of my yams. I don't mind them touching. But if I got a full plate of some shit, I don't like that shit touching. I ain't gonna lie to you, Kyle. It shit get all soggy, Kyle. Let's be real. Shit get the macaroni and cheese tastes like the yams. Don't nobody want that shit.
Listen, man, it's a beautiful mixture. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't go. And you and Fred, y'all niggas just y'all niggas can't go.
Yeah, man. I like my shit being separated.
Hey.
I like the Thanksgivings where they got those plastic plates with the compartments. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
that's just me though.
Hey, Kyle said beans next to collard greens.
Never.
No. See, you gonna fuck up the. See, if you gonna say it wrong, let me help you say it right. All right, you put the mac and cheese in the middle. You got your beans on one side. You got your yams on the other side. Next to your beans is your potato salad. Next to your potato salad is the collard greens.
That's worse. You gonna have wet mayonnaise? Oh,
yo, Kyle, you know what I don't mind touching though is my collard greens and macaroni and cheese. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's the same shit as the yams. It's soggy
no,
either
it's
way.
not. It's not the same, bro. The collard greens.
You a wild nigga. You just said you don't like how you don't want it to be soggy. Collard greens are soggy as a motherfucker.
Yeah, but the macaroni and cheese is already wet though.
On that note, in the words of the great philosopher DB, play the song, Fred.
All right,
play the song, Fred.
Kyle be coming out of left field, telling me to play the song. I'll be like, okay. Hey, Rob G. Fields, man, you know it's all love, man. Brent Jones, it's all love. Everybody else, it's all love. Birdman, man, get you something.
I didn't even get to ask you about. So, banana pudding. Where is that on your dessert list?
That's that's Malcolm X's favorite dessert, banana pudding. I'm a peach cobbler guy.
Okay.
I'm a ice cream. I'm an ice cream with anything kind of guy. You know what I mean? Okay. What's up, Mr. Robinson? We got someone new. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
TMT stands for too many suckers. Man, too many trannies. Nah, they ain't got no trannies over there. Please play the song. We talking about greens. What's up, Don? What's up, Birdman? Mr. P. Good night, man. We appreciate you, big homie. What's up, David? Supreme Chicago, Mr. P. Hey, man.
Another great episode, man. Another great episode.
It was. Hey, Supreme Chicago, you got to beam in sometime, man. I know you had a difference of opinion. Bring it to the show, man. You're welcome. Yova, Mr. P. I promise Kyle will play the song on you. Average Joe, what's up? Rob G, what's up? King C's, man. What's up, man?
Hey,
what's up?
Niggas was crying the other night, so that's why I ain't booting up. I ain't booting nobody because the niggas. You play the song too much on people.
Bingo.
Deserving that shit.
Welcome to the show.
Peoples Hernandez.
He's back. You ain't got the itis, people. Welcome, man. Welcome back, man. You always welcome, brother. Hey, yeah, man. I'm about to cut the TV on so I can fall asleep. You know what I mean? I'm full. Man, I'm full.
Hey, listen, Fred. We got the best backgrounds in YouTube history, man, as it pertains to this boxing shit. It's not a show It's not a show on YouTube with better backgrounds than what we got. And we ain't even done or nothing. We ain't even done yet. You know what I'm saying? We put our shit on ice for other shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we in the field.
We in the field. Hey, I was gonna tell you too. When you talk to those people, you should get their phone numbers too. They all know me, so you can just, you know what I mean, whoever you talk to, if you having problems talking to them, just drop my name at your convenience.
Fred, now you know good and goddamn well I dropped your name. Nigga. Remember, nigga,
I don't know who's gonna be there. You never know who's gonna be at a fight because the undercard be having the trainers too, and you don't know who's training them, you know, or their fan base or anything like that. So
basically, my flight, because I gotta go, because God rest his soul, you know, RIP to my cousin E. His daughter first birthday party is Saturday, so I'm going there before I go.
That's what's up.
Before I go to Vegas, so I get to Vegas at like 6:20.
That's
so
what's up.
After the fight is when I'm gonna see everybody. So
that's love. And
so I'm most definitely gonna see Gary Russell.
Blessings to your family, Gary Russell.
Recently,
recently.
Cool boy. Like the main card, Kyle Davis had to be there. It was no other way. It was too much content on the table not to go.
The only people you can't mention my name to is the Porters and the Ellabys. Everybody else I'm cool with.
Well, you know, they don't fuck with me no way because they know we rocking.
Oh, yeah.
So
For sure. Kitty might get mad at you, man. I can't wait to see him.
I saw that motherfucker. I ain't sending to the nigga. I seen him though.
Oh, you did? Hopefully he's well. Anyways, man.
Anyway.
Love y'all, man. I see you. We got a lot to cover Sunday. We got a lot to cover Sunday between Stevie Fulton and Teofimo Lopez. So we got a lot on our plate Sunday, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Happy holidays, man. Go enjoy shopping, man. Fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep. You gonna fall asleep. Oh, Ohio State, Michigan Saturday, 9 a.m. Let's go Wolverines.
I need Michigan to do something before do something.
Let's go Maize and Blue. Yeah, man.
I need Michigan to do something, man.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
All right, big friend. I'm gonna get with you
love
soon,
y'all.
brother.
Thank you, man. Love y'all, man.
Hey,
see y'all
always,
Sunday.
man.
Peace, King.